Hey, close the door, close the door, close the door.
Yeah, I just want to say,
Everybody out there listening knows there's odd things that go down in this city. Things that go bump in the night. People going missing without a trace and dark magics. But I gotta say, when things get hairy, I'm really glad we got them.
The lights that shine in darkness aren't always visible under the sun. Beware the tales told by the fire's keepers. Those who control the light often hide their own shadows.
Thing between.
No, are we?
Hey, we're here.
Are we here?
Looks like
are we
yes.
live? Oh, we're live.
Live.
Okay.
Do we exist?
I think so.
What
I
is
hope so.
life?
Yes,
What is
but we
death?
will be
What is
doing something that's
existence?
going to be sonically unpleasant for a second. But we will be doing something that's going to be sonically unpleasant for a second.
And then it's like right by the microphone.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you're destroying them as much as you're destroying
You are
yourself.
destroying-
Please stop.
Well, I was
We are
trying to
so
see
sorry.
if I was seeing if flaps matched everybody. We've had some
Sure.
audio lags due to connection issues in the
We'll
past.
slap these nuts. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. I don't know what's up with me today. Welcome
Eventually,
to Into the
it's
Woods.
going to have no meaning.
Welcome to Into the Woods, where we do a horror D&D and.
Nothing
Horror.
ever goes.
Horror. For a second, we do a hard D&D. It's like, well, Bunedict did. I don't know if anybody else did though.
He did a
so,
hard
yeah.
thinking down.
I'm Grave. I'm the DM, and at the moment, the party has made their way outside of the town of Oribos into. Well, first off, they didn't fight. They just bullied some would-be thieves a little bit.
I had it under control, and then other people fucked them up.
I healed him.
I'm
After we
pretty
fucked
sure
him
that
up.
he didn't have a kneecap. That's
I mean, I was
something.
like,
I gave him back.
it
a
was
part of
handled,
the
and then all of a sudden, shit went down. It's
Yeah,
like,
you know,
wow,
I-
we went to 11 real quick. Are
It
we,
is
the,
what it
Trauma!
is.
Trauma babies are trauma.
are we the good guys?
No.
No.
We never
No
were.
one's good here. But
What
you
is
made your
good?
way into the town of Taranyt, where you were hoping to find I don't know what that was, but you were hoping to find an answer to the question of who potentially planted a knife on a unsuspecting farmhand.
Right.
Yeah,
and
that was what
found
we
your
were
way
supposed to
into a deal with the Fae.
do. Who doesn't?
I mean, you know, it happens.
A very beneficial deal with the Fae.
Thanks to
He's desperate, and I was tired by the end of that game.
That was an hour-long conversation.
Like, I
Payback.
was not expecting that to happen.
It was
Like,
payback.
No, it's just who plays a Fae in 90% of games we deal with Fae.
Okay. So
I
anyway,
have
y'all made a
trust
deal
issues on
with
contracts.
the Fae in which
Shit went
the
down.
shit went down. Y'all are getting huh?
Keep going. I'm just adjusting.
Oh.
There's too much of my rear end on camera.
Oh, it's a hand.
Oh my god.
It's
Make
okay.
me his hand!
This stream is already turning out to be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
So yeah, y'all made a deal with the Fae to go fetch a knife and go see what's up with Pilaska.
Yeah.
And he would help y'all out a little bit. You got him to help out the salt mines.
Yeah.
And y'all now have a bed to sleep in.
Yeah, the spice must flow.
And the spice must flow, yes. So,
Fuck, I didn't even ask him about spice.
There was spice.
I don't know. Now I'm worried that we're getting cut out of the lucrative spice trade. This
No,
whole place
it's just
smells
meth.
like it.
it's just meth all the way down.
Ah.
It's methyl
Ew.
down, guys.
It's like, what has been causing
What do
the
you
real
think
problem?
the Prisma salts are? It's meth.
Duh.
I thought that was cocaine.
Ah,
Somewhere
it's all
in
of
the
the
middle.
above.
It's a drug.
You know,
It's
That's-
salvia.
That's
we never went to the town that has the
No.
mines.
It is
I
just like
remember back in
anthrax.
the day they used to
No.
post the salvia trips on YouTube until they cracked down on it, and there would be this guy that was like, "Okay, it's time to do our driver's test, but first we got to take a hit of salvia."
no.
And he'd hit it, and he'd be like, "Okay, so check your lights." Star. It's like starts fucking freaking out.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was
Oh.
good video. It was good content, but unfortunately, YouTube won't let that in. Anyway, so
Well, then
our-
kids will start doing salvia.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But okay, so what would y'all like to do? It is. We'll say that y'all just ended your conversation with Alex.
No, we were being escorted to rooms. I'm not fighting
wait.
that mess.
No.
We didn't ask about the knife.
Yet.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did.
You did?
He didn't give any answers, and I couldn't read him on that, and I didn't push the issue any further. I was trying to get the more beneficial situation for everyone.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
We can try again for the knife tomorrow, but, I mean, we're already going to be in his good graces when everything's done.
I mean, that.
Also, not gonna lie, as much as I am wanting to still figure out what the fuck is happening in Rook's town, we now have some options.
And bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
True.
It also seems that we're all finally on the same damn page.
Buffalo, would you like meatballs?
Yes.
Who?
Meatballs.
The maid comes over.
Oh.
Oh,
Like,
thank you, but no thank you.
do
Sure.
you not want the meatball?
He
I
doesn't eat
don't
Veggie.
need.
That
Oh.
he's. Well,
There's some parsnips right here.
what's
He's
the
a
most?
bunny.
Yes, that would be. Parsnips would be amazing.
With
Thank
just
you.
some.
Oh, you're
Wait,
you're
is
going to
there
have
that
to
you?
scrape a little bit of the meatball.
Wait a minute. Is there that is some
Okay.
Barovian cornbread?
Sure, this is not Barovia, but
Barovian cornbread.
What's
Wow.
Barovia?
Yes, in Borovia we are known for our cornbread, made from the finest bone meal.
Yeah.
And then if those up in the chat
Barovia,
are
known
wondering
for
that
cornbread
it
and
wasn't
suffering.
Grave that who had cooked, I had cooked for the party.
yeah, you cooked.
Yeah,
that
he
time.
did
Good.
cook, but at the
He
same
was-
time, Barovia is known for cornbread and suffering. I'm like, what is it, fucking Alabama?
Yes.
Click that shit.
So yeah, I mean,
Beautiful.
if you think about it, when the fall rolls in and you're just in a strange area, it's like, am I in some sort of hellscape? It's like, no, you're just in Alabama.
Oh, I guess Country roads,
No.
take me home.
Okay, we're getting.
Right.
Alright,
I'm
then.
tired of your singing.
10 minutes in onto our stream, and we've already lost the plot. Okay.
Oh, we
Well,
know
then
the
that
plot.
dude,
It's
thank
over
you.
there.
Dude, thank you for these meatballs and stuff. And then the Jolan just doesn't even bother with just a fork, just takes the bowl and just
Wow.
start just slurping it.
Wow.
Okay. The meatballs have a kind of a porkish taste to them.
Is it long pork?
He's just still eating them.
We've gone through all of this, and if we're finally turning cannibal unsuspectingly, I'm gonna be pissed.
I mean, you know, he's the only one that's really minding the gap when it comes to the
Mind
meat.
the gap.
Like, because y'all do know these towns, most of them.
They probably have their own ghost spot.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Orbos. And everyone's like, oh, don't go to there when someone's been convicted of a crime, y'all.
And just that of just grizzle, it's just like, ooh, is that cartilage?
Are you asking me?
No,
if that's cartilage?
no, that was
Is
out
it
of
cartilage?
I think I'm just gonna eat some of this bread instead.
That's a safe bet.
Well, no, Jolan just.
What? I mean that I am not used to civilization. That this is warm food.
What?
He doesn't usually eat like this.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna say the entire time I've been here unknown them. Yes. Did you
mean,
watch
technically-
Breakfast yesterday? Did you
No.
watch Breakfast yesterday?
No.
That shit disappeared.
I mean, technically, he's known y'all longer than y'all were in Mortwell together.
Yeah.
Has
At
it
this
really?
point.
Has it really been this long?
We're on
It's
three and
been-
a half. No, it's been 3.5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
So-
already spent more time in Eldenwald than you did in
Oh my
all of
God.
Oh my
Mortwell.
god.
Yeah.
Wow. That's painful to think
That's
about.
painful.
To think, half the party was already dead at that point.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm liking this place a little bit better than Mortwell.
Yeah, then let's just go ahead and then
I need to tell my
buckle in
travel
for the
agent.
night.
Mortwell would not visit.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like 1 out of 5 stars for Mortwell. 1.5 stars for.
Did we remind the DM that part of the pact we made with Alex was that we would get a visit with Meldred if we could swing it?
I need to have a chat with Meldred.
Oh yeah.
Also, my amulet thingy got
Buff.
Yeah.
buffed, so as long as they're within how far of me?
Yeah.
I think he said 10.
10 feet of me,
Yeah.
they're unperceivable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm just looking for a place to sleep.
And caveat, it was a uninterrupted chat with Meldred.
Okay.
If Alex could swing it.
Yes.
And also, somebody was going to get winged boots.
Jolan was hunting for winged boots.
Well, that was your magic item, right?
No, no, that
He
my
was-
magic item was just a +1 initially, and then that whenever that you was asking for things that we wanted, I said wing boots.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this because you're cut off pretty bad, Neysa.
What do you mean I'm half my size?
All right. So what's the plan? Just rest up. Then then a Jolan is on his fork bowl of meatballs.
Ouch. That's painful.
He is very hungry.
Did you skip dinner?
No, that you
Did
know
we eat
that
dinner?
this
We're
is
wrong
fork.
Again, did you not watch him eat breakfast?
I guess not.
That this
I
is
did not
fourth
watch
dinner.
him eat breakfast. I
He
picked him the whole
freebased
time,
bacon.
What is freebasing?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't. It's very disturbing.
I'm going to back to kitchen. Bye.
Yes, have fun.
Is Alex still in the hall here with us?
No.
Alex
he's-
stayed down in his Baroque as fuck man cave that we all saw him in. He's
So where
down
are we right now?
Where's our
Y'all
boy?
are
always to the
upstairs.
bedrooms.
Near the bedrooms that
Okay.
He's down there playing his fucking Wii U.
Oh, okay.
he's just,
What's a Wii U?
Don't worry about it.
We
Yes.
understand.
He's just sitting there watching streamers.
We
On
would like to
Twitch.
play.
Through just his drift globe.
We would like to play.
So,
Fucking backseat gaming.
He's just sitting there. He's just talking shit. And he goes, "Oh, I'd smash that one too."
Okay, so what are y'all doing?
Going to sleep.
Gonna go to
probably.
bed. Do we each have an individual room, or is it roomy situation?
Oh no.
Let the dice decide.
Y'all have one big room.
One big room. Okay.
Dibs on the window bed.
Just when we get in, what does the room look like, DM?
I mean, it looks pretty lavish, but it doesn't. It looks like it's potentially like a servant's quarters.
I'm not really surprised.
That
Also,
works.
I'm still not used to beds fully.
I've had worse.
I'm not either. It just feels just like softer than just a bear pelt. At least it's comfy.
I'll take a bed over sleeping outside. We're sleeping inside over sleeping outside. We're sleeping not in a tree that's going to eat us. We're sleeping in an area where giant squirrels are going to come and
I was about to
try
say.
Yeah,
well.
that
Squirrels.
that one of them just like carried you like a princess up a
Okay.
tree.
So
Or
y'all are
sleeping in an area where people aren't going to stab us in our sleep and sacrifice us to a
We're
false
grabbing beds and passing the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunedict is just listening to this whole thing like,
Well, you see two bed, like, the beds are, like, one on each side of the room when you walk in and two on the end near the windows.
It's a dorm situation.
Yeah. And there's, like, a little middle area that has, like, a carpet, and at the end of each bed there's, like, a little chest so you can put your stuff in if you want. So y'all are just going to go to bed?
I will drop off the armor I've been carrying the entire time we've been walking near wherever Vipera is sleeping.
Okay.
You're talking about the armor that we picked up from the skeleton?
The armor that I took off the skeleton.
The armor that she desecrated a corpse for? Yes.
From,
With permission?
From
After you already started.
So, we don't want to give this armor to Antoine because we don't know what to do.
I'm under
Oh
the
yeah,
impression-
Anton's there.
Yeah.
There's a fifth bed.
Anton, you can have my bed. I will
There's a
sleep over
glitch in the
here.
Matrix.
Well, no, there's a bed right here.
Oh, look, it's bunk beds. Top bunk, bottom bunk.
I love top bunk. He just goes
Scrabble,
up.
Scrabble, Scrabble.
I was hoping Jolan's already sitting on it, just staring at it.
Get off my
Fucking
bed.
Jolan's like,
Not this time.
Because I don't want to see Antoine get
So,
obliterated.
does
I'm
Anton seem okay after our high she friend knocked him all kind of the fuck out?
Yeah, we explained to him what happened. He passed out from,
no, he seems fine.
he passed out because he locked his knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standing up for hours on end, too much excitement, you know.
Yeah.
That whole
But-
thing.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna do it dumb.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on the leather armor.
Okay.
Bunedict's gonna be on the bottom bunk, just roll over and look and see this happening, going,
Look, if it's gonna possess anyone,
yeah, but does
I-
it also
the
mean your
most-
statue gets
Oh wait,
possessed?
you
no,
get
it
the.
doesn't.
I forgot to give him that.
No, it doesn't.
The real question, though, is even if he does
Wait,
get
this is yours.
possessed,
Oh.
even if he does get possessed, will
Oh, yeah,
Thunderclap
that's
fight
right.
for us or still fight
So
for
are
possessed
you
him?
like attuning to it, or?
Well, I'm putting it on to see what had happened.
Okay.
I mean, nothing happens when you put it on. It's just kind of a
Ooh.
loose-fitting piece of armor.
I mean, I'm a little loose. Nothing's happening. I don't feel any different.
Turn around, let me see the back.
Okay.
He just wants to look at your ass.
No, I'm trying to figure out if it needs to be laced up or buckled.
I mean, we're just seeing if it does something weird.
Think about it really hard.
Alright, I'll think about it really hard. What am I supposed to think on?
I guess we all just kind of passed out. Like,
Yeah.
we're just
No, I'm
leaving you
sorry.
alone with this armor.
No, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to laugh because think about it real hard. What am I supposed to think about?
Everything. Nothing.
Leather armor.
Whether or
about
not this
rubbing it.
armor is familiar to you.
I mean, if you sit there for an hour, you'll attune to it.
Yeah, I'll sit with it on. I'm making a point.
Okay. So, it is a +1 leather armor. Studded. If you're unable to actually wear that, You will be at disadvantage to cast spells.
Yep.
And in addition, it's cold resistant. So you get cold resistance with it.
Are you proficient in light armor?
I am proficient in armor.
No. No, you're not.
That would
So it,
Well, I
like,
got hide armor. I can wear that. I don't know why I didn't put that on my proficiencies.
I already have cold proficiency, so that wouldn't do anything.
well, I mean, you could probably just wear hide armor itself. This is studded leather.
So it's
Yeah. So as you sit there and like concentrate on it, it kind of shrinks a little bit to your form, and then it does a little bit too much, and you realize your range of this is not something you're used to.
Yeah.
You're like,
Is it pinching? Chafing?
It doesn't feel like I got the full range of motion.
Yeah, it looks like you're trying to. You normally wear like a medium, and you're trying to fit into a baby tee.
Maybe these are a lot smaller, but yeah.
You civilization people are weird. What's a baby teeth?
You know, I once met a guy who made his own breastplate using forks. He didn't know how to wear his armor and whatnot. He thought it was just you just wear the breastplate with nothing underneath.
That sounds dumb, even for an Outlander. That is really, really fucking stupid.
He wasn't the smartest.
You would shave your nipples off.
Yeah, he wasn't the smartest guy, but at the time, apparently he had two other people that teach him how to do things.
I don't think that's going to benefit you.
No.
Turn around. We'll start. Let me get the buckle.
Yeah.
so you spend the time to unattune. Who do you hand the armor to?
Well, I don't think it's bad. We might as well just give it to Antoine unless one of you can make use of
I am
leather.
fine. I'm fine.
I mean, I have more or less the same armor. I mean,
Yeah,
you said it just.
Because then what is your
that song
AC?
just always pops up.
Mine is 19.
Oh, that I am sitting at a 16.
But do you?
This is a +1 armor, by the way.
Do you
+1
want?
studded.
Do you want it, Jolan? I mean, if not, we can put it on Anton.
I mean that.
But if, let's be honest, he's a priest.
Yeah.
Is he? I mean, he's only been an investment in a rope. Anton.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anton.
Have you ever
take
worn
it.
armor?
From time to time, I spent a little bit of time in the
I
military
see
guard,
shit behind
but
me. I'm just wearing light armor.
Did it ever feel appropriate to wear it? But was it awkward?
yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, my AC
Yeah, let's give it to
should
Antoine.
be-
Here, we have something for you.
No, hold on. Jolan.
Oh.
No.
Just handed it over to
Anton.
the. Okay.
It's like we must not let our pet die.
Protect the baby.
The
No,
rest
then
is
that-
boy.
I'll be fine.
Okay, so he spends an hour, the last hour of his night, attuning to that before going to bed.
Before going to bed, that Jolan is just going to make like one last perception check around the room to see that if it's some kind of anything odd that may be listening in or something to us.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Nothing except
I will help
Migotha.
if that is.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's nothing except Migotha.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You're looking around. You're not seeing anything specifically with the room itself.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking around, and then like, what kind of clothes are you wearing right now? Are you just like down to like simple clothes?
Just
or?
down to basically just like he probably just got like just basically his pants on and just shirt.
Okay, so like
As long as you don't tell me Jolan's naked in the room with everybody.
He's
Down there,
like,
skimmies.
like he's sitting there naked, T-posing. Nah.
No.
The guy that was crawling up the window to stab us in our sleep. You know what? No, I'm good. Guys, he's T-posing. I can't go in.
You see something like you look at your arm and you notice very faintly the strings on your arm, but you see one is just dangling and it disappears.
Interesting.
That's weird.
Just one of the connections to Migotha. It seemed like then it was dangling, not connected to me, and then it just vanished.
It's just like you just see the string coming off of you, and as it goes into the darkness, it just kind of disappears.
Oh, that it's
still
going to
attached
somewhere
to you.
else.
Yeah.
But is it loose?
You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you want to try and tug it?
I would just give it a slight tug with sleight of hand.
Okay.
Ooh, what is it? That is only an 11.
11. As you go like that, you recoil as the thread slices through your finger, and you take two slashing damage.
Not gonna do that again.
Don't fuck with those, you'll draw her attention.
Then that Jolan just curls up and go to sleep.
Okay.
In the middle of the bed, not even on top of the cover.
He's like a fucking, like a cat. Twirls a bit, does some biscuits.
Sleeping.
Okay, so sleeping.
Yeah, I'm
Sleeping.
Anton's asleep, you're sleeping.
Yeah. No more drama
what's
for
up,
me.
buddy?
Hey, bud, what's up? What's up?
The car's key.
Did you ask mommy?
Please.
Go ask mommy.
to the other door.
Yeah, go through a completely different. Use the door that's open, bud.
Patient child. Sorry, please. I didn't think he was gonna run in here to grab
Cue
Switch.
it.
Child.
I was gonna ask, while they're about to have something, could you go get me something to drink real quick?
Yes. Also, remember something I need to bring up for you story-wise. I still have my Fae that can occasionally help us, that will randomly show up.
And then that
Fae
can
Wanderer.
did you bring out the second can of the peach thing you did?
You want me to refill
Oh, yeah,
it?
yeah,
Bring
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Anybody else need anything while the barmaid needs to get up and go?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
well, thank you. Okay.
14.
Vipera.
Yo! Why is it always me? Okay.
I wasn't trying to. The dice decided on
I
you.
know.
You are in bed.
Yeah.
Like, at first you think you get a good night's sleep. And then, like, you start feeling a tug. And then you move, start going back to sleep. You feel another tug.
Of course I do.
And as you get up, you look around, and on the side of your bed is a shadow person with, like, these bright, bright yellow eyes just looking at you. He's just kind of sitting like this.
Sitting on the edge of my bed?
Yeah. Not on you, but on the edge of the bed.
Everyone else is asleep?
Everyone else is asleep.
Does this seem like I'm in a dreamscape or like this is reality?
It seems fairly real.
Or is this just fantasy?
Oh god.
And as you're looking, you feel that tug again on your arm now. And the creature looks down at your arm, and then you see the eyes, like you see one of the threads going off, and you see his eyes going towards what looks to be hands with 3 threads pulling, and you see another hand just in the shadows moving and trying to tug on these threads.
I will quietly. Well, I'll nod at the shadow person while I'm quietly getting up and following the tug.
As you're getting up, you notice that there are other, like on the beds and standing around in the shadows just out of eye shot, you see other figures start appearing in your eyesight.
Do they appear to be just watching?
They seem to just be chilling, watching.
Could I get any kind of other read off of them? Like, are they here because of, like, this is part of Alex's protection for us? This is part of his house's warding?
Give me an insight.
It's 14.
14. They don't seem to be malicious. You do see some familiar shapes. You see the beak nose, like shadowy people. You see some that look kind of plump and just sort of rounded. You see ones that are skinny, like all different shapes and sizes, but all shadows, no features aside from the silhouette and the eyes.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow the tug-a-lug.
Gonna follow the tug?
Yeah. I have a facade to maintain.
Okay, so as you're doing that, the hand like stops for a minute and feels your string getting just ever so loose and starts pulling on that string. And as you get out of the room, or closer to the hands, you see Magatha's face. It's like, this is weird. Where have you gone?
We're traveling to Alaska as you requested.
But you're out of my sight. You're not trying something under my nose, are you?
No, we just stopped for the night.
That Alex. You better watch out for him.
I barely spoke to him. So, I don't know, but we haven't done anything against you.
Very well. I shall see to... I shall trust you, actually. She shall trust you.
I was about to say, you already said it. You can't retrofit the dice to counter what you've already said.
Whatever magic she's put on you, or he's put on you, I would not trust it. But that's just me. Well, and you see her go like that, and you see the strings disappear.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go back to bed. I'll,
As you're going back to bed, you see the figures still looking at you.
I'll just kind of, hang on. Let me do a looky here. Let me do a looky-loo. Actually, before I climb back into bed, I'm going to dig out some of my carrots and some of the vegetable medley that we'd mooched from the farmers outside of Oribos.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of prick my palm again and kind of put a few dabs, because I know that works now.
Yeah.
Put a few dabs of blood on a few of them and kind of just, I'll tuck them like under the bed so that they're out of sight of everybody else should they wake up.
Okay, you put it under your bed?
Mm-hmm.
As you do that, the one on your bed gets down and just sits there and looks at it. Doesn't seem to be moving, just seems to be looking at it.
And I'm just gonna, as I crawl back into bed, I'm just gonna say, thanks for watching over us, and I'll go back.
Okay.
I'm learning.
You gotta learn how to speak the speak. Or talk the talk.
A speak of the speaker.
You.
Oh god.
You start stirring awake a bit.
Uh-huh.
And as you're stirring awake, you see a shadowy figure on you like this. Looking like face at you like that.
Oh. Morning. Evening. Is it
slowly moving his finger towards your forehead? And he pokes you, and your vision goes black.
Oh, my dawn took my eyesight.
And as you wake up in a similar glade that you've seen once before.
Oh.
And right across the way in the grove, you see a familiar. And as you notice her, she's like, wait, what the? Why am I here?
Oh, so It brings us both to a point.
I'm sorry, just goes to Dilophosaurus for a split second.
Oh, that's interesting. It brings us both to a point. What?
You're back.
Yeah.
Did you do this? You're not tugging on the strings, are you?
No, I'm not pulling on any strings right now.
Okay. Very.
He's not tugging right now.
We're kind of shielded. Wanted to talk to you away from the gaze of your sibling?
My sister.
Yes.
How did you manage that? Are you sure she's not around?
I'm fairly sure. So, I've got a lot of questions, actually. I want to know... So, you find the object you're looking for and you come back and rejoin the coven. What happens? Like, when you become a hag, does anything happen? Does everything stay the same?
Well, as far as I know, the Elden Wild returns to its former glory. Sorry, my accents are off today. This is what I was told since I was little. I would go on a quest. I would go and join. And when I completed the quest, I would go and join the coven, and we would restore the Elden Wild back to its former glory.
Not so sure about that. So we went. So we went back to Shivani, and we put Antoine to his final end, I think. And a lot of the spirits there seem to be grateful for it. However, many of them told us that it was your sister that was keeping the Elden Wild from returning to its glory. She's more of a anchor to it instead of the coven.
Well, I know she's powerful. I don't know if she... I know what I was told was the coven was broken is what caused the Elden Wild to fall into despair.
Well, from what we've been able to find out is it's more of a prison for your sister for the deed she's done.
Hey, who told you this?
The spirits in Shivani.
How did you talk to spirits in Shivani? They never talked to me. I don't like going there though, to be fair. It's very scary.
Well, they seem, like I said, when we put Antoine to rest, they seem very grateful and were very forthcoming with a lot of things. They also said that when Antoine slew your original form, that your sister went into a rage and destroyed the whole town, and has since barred them from entering their final rests, which is why the town's in the state it's in now. They also, like I said, they also described the Elden Wilds as her prison, and she's the one keeping it from returning.
I'm sorry, I'm very confused.
I know.
So you heard this from Ghost?
Yes.
Are you sure you were not on the salts at the time?
The salt mine shut down.
The salt mine shut down?
It's not producing any salt right now.
Those poor workers.
Yeah. We,
I mean, it's all they have over there. It's they toil in the mine and...
Yeah, we ran into a couple of them. They have fallen on hard times and...
Work all day and a snort all night.
Well, I hope they can... I'm sorry,
I know, it's a lot of new information.
I'm a bit confused as to what's... Because... I mean, I heard the town was destroyed. I don't remember the specifics, but...
No. It was your sister that did it.
Well... I mean,
So...
Are you sure she cannot hear us?
Yes.
Well... I don't want to disparage her.
Well, let me finish. I bring this up because worried. You're my friend, and I want to look out for you.
Thank you.
As you remember, if memory serves me correctly, I ate it or got killed protecting you. So
I'm very sorry about that.
it happens, as one does. But
To be fair, your new look is very nice.
I pray.
Ellsworth, Thunderclap just gets the senpai blushies.
No, I'm just taken aback. I'm so used to you calling me ugly.
I wasn't so used to a lot of things when I've been out in Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
And it's been fun.
Yeah, that's good.
I've kind of I haven't been doing the thing I was supposed to do, which was look at her finger. I've just been kind of.
Well, I bring this up because, as you know, your sister has her claws on us, basically. And I worry that when our task is complete, she won't honor the deal properly. She won't. I don't think she's going to release us.
Well, she does have a temper.
And I'm also worried that she's going to harm or hurt more people who don't deserve it.
So is there something, is there anything you want me to do?
Well?
I mean, I don't know, you're asking a lot. Well, you're not really asking anything, but the implication here is that did I go against my sister? It's what I feel like you're kind of pointing me to.
At the end of the day, I'm just worried that only bad things will come of this.
You know, it's always been something in the back of my head. It's like, oh, you know, she's big and powerful and she controls the Elden Wild, and there's a lot of people scared of her. And, you know, I don't get to talk to a lot of the people that don't like her because they throw rocks at me, and I don't ever really go into Alaska that much, actually.
I can understand why.
We're just learning about little Meldrida's, like, life and how bad it is.
Oh, we're not. Preacher is.
I know. I'm just saying, us as players are like, oh, poor baby.
But
someone's still going to attempt to murder you.
Is there something you want me to do then?
Right now, there's a lot of information that I'm lacking, so the only thing that I'd ask is if she decides not to honor the deal she's made, or renege, or not honor it properly, just help us out. Come in on our side.
Give me a persuasion check. With advantage.
She likes that you called her her friend, so.
Well, she is my friend.
You're the first friend she's ever really had.
So that's... 24. He's a preacher. He persuades.
Okay, so...
Brainwashes.
I'll do what I can. I'll try to, if she's not listening right now, I can hold off a little bit on my my little quest. I was kind of doing that anyway. I was in the middle of something, actually. But we won't talk about that.
That reminds me. What is it that you really want? Like, ascending to, like, Hagdom, is that what you truly want? Because it sounded like you just wanted to travel, explore, and see everything.
When I was younger, when I was only but, you know, how old am I? I am 75? So when I was in my 20s or so, and younger, it was aspiring to be a part of something, to be a part of the coven, but I've been traveling so much recently, and it's just so much to see outside the Elden Wild that I'd rather just you know.
Keep traveling. I understand. I was like
No,
that
I
for a
saw
while.
a dragon. Like a real dragon.
Yeah?
It's big. They're big creatures. I ran away from it. It's fucking scary.
Yeah.
But it was very cool. I liked it. Well, I mean, I don't like almost dying from dragon, but I like,
Naturally.
you know, seeing it. You know, you see a lot of different things, and it's... So what am I going to do? Go back to the Elton Wild and just sit in a grove? Like, I don't know. I'll think about what you said. I think it is good to know that I'm not the only one that has second thoughts about my sister.
Well, on the bright side, when all this is said and done, when I get released, I can go travel and see villages. It's always nice to have company.
We can do that, yes.
Thunderclap isn't much of a talker.
She hugs you.
Just gonna give her a hug back.
Mm.
Pat her on the head.
But as that
Slide
happens,
that discount coupon.
y'all
to
move
Olive
away,
Garden
and
into a
as you move away, you see the shadow figure sitting there looking at you.
Just gonna give him a thumbs up. Get back to sleep. Oh, wait. What's he doing now?
What is he doing?
Oh,
He's just-
I think it's time to go home. Or go back to where we were.
Ever so slowly to your forehead. Like, can you hurry up? And then... And as that happens, you wake up in your bed the next day. However,
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting about your...
What?
Did Joe get a vision?
No, he didn't get a vision.
Okay.
You got a good
He's good
night's
for now.
sleep.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's like
You
sleeping
lucky
through everything.
bastard.
As you wake up, you see the shadow people sleeping on him, and they're all just like,
Do I need to pass my sheet down to you so you can see its name again?
yeah, because it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Wait, where's his name?
Over at
Over.
top right.
I hate you so much.
You might want to write it down.
Who are we talking about?
Talking about this one.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
hey.
It's his horse.
I've been wondering when that was going to come into play. It's been sitting on the table for like 3 weeks.
I know, I took the Fey Wanderer, and I get like a helpful Fey that occasionally says shit to me.
So as you're sitting there sleeping,
Unicorn.
it's about 4 a.m. It's getting close to. Oops, I can't lie.
It's about 4 a.m. I won't mind.
Oh, I got this one. I'll take it though.
I don't know what those orangey looking ones are.
Orange
Caramel. They're caramel.
Caramel?
Instead of fudge stripes, they're caramel stripes?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's more of the chocolate covered
okay?
graham
No
crackers.
caramel cookies. I am a fudge person.
So you stir, and like everyone else, you see these shadow beings all over the room, and then you see a big horse staring at you.
The big black horse said, look this way. He said, hey, name, marry me.
Hello, Bunedict.
Hello there, Clint.
You doing good this week?
I have been much better, honestly. However, I did meet a lovely gentleman.
That is good.
You know, finding hope in a lonely
In
place.
this horrible place.
Yes.
Yes.
The fuck was that?
I don't know what horses sound like. I'm
So
scared
now
of
we
horses.
get to add. Nate doesn't know what noise crabs make, and now we got Chris doesn't know what noises horses make.
This is beautiful, and I kind of hate it.
There we go.
Charlie!
Jesus Christ.
It just makes
Charlie.
it just makes a disturbed noise, like, you know, down with the sickness. I think.
God.
Oh god, that'd be the worst thing ever. Is you're out in the middle of the woods. Oh, fuck.
David Draymond, get out of here.
It's
He is also a fake creature.
better than looking around and seeing a bunch of clowns with white and black face paint out in the middle of the woods.
Oh no.
Well, David
Why
Bowie was a
those clowns, that's what
siren,
magnets
so...
work.
That is true. Anyway,
Excuse me, I'm eating a cracker.
where'd you find a cracker?
Polly gave him a cracker.
I can have a cracker anytime I want.
That is an interesting power. You never go hungry.
Sometimes you get tired of crackers.
Should we be saying this on Twitch, actually?
No, you probably
It is a food. You're talking
We're
about.
making a reference to food.
I was about to say baked crackers, but that doesn't make it any better.
Can we say saltine?
There we go.
That's actually that is a brand name. Salted.
Can we say ranch raccoon? Well, no.
No.
Oh my God! No!
Even though, funnily enough, I love that phrase. That's fucking hilarious. Anyway, we have to go with salted unleavened bread product.
There we go.
I do enjoy the salted unleavened bread product.
Bed product.
I love beds too. I chew on anything.
Oh my God!
Oh no, he's been eating those in bed and there's crumbs everywhere.
I am a destructive chewer.
Poor fucking Anton on the top bunk with his horse just eating crackers.
What the fuck is that noise?
Why am I covered in crumbs?
Where did all these roaches come from? Why am I covered in crackers?
Poor Alex is going to be like, what were they doing in my rooms?
Since Realm of Dread roaches, we do not want.
Yep.
Okay, so
the Barovian cockroach is 6 feet tall.
But I feel like you needed my help, and my voice is going in different directions.
Oh, wow.
God.
Wow.
More or less, you know the deal. I've been trying to find my way home for a hot minute now. Also, could have used your advice a couple days ago when you could have told me don't take a ghost baby's hand and wander into the mist.
You wanted out, didn't you?
Yes, but remember when you sent me to Pandemonium?
That was very loud. I did not expect it to be ear-bleedingly
Or
loud.
when you sent me to Barovia?
That wasn't too bad.
This feels like a toxic relationship.
I just have a bad tour guide.
Also that.
I was trying to get you somewhere a little more mellow, and it seems you found your way, if you know what I mean.
Just holds up.
We're limp wristing this, Charlie.
Well, he'd have to lift up the thing, but I didn't want him to be like, pow, because fucking horses are scary and they can like...
This is...
Bro, they're not.
They're scary.
This is the horse girl. We don't understand how horses function other than big. Nay, if they break one thing, it's fucking over for the most part.
One wrong move and you're dead.
A horse can manipulate one front hoof off the ground and like point at things. It's not a big deal. Just go with it.
Somehow the hooves.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay,
it's
so...
a fey horse. It can do whatever the fuck it wants.
Yep.
But I think you're having a good time. You've made friends.
There's Mr. Ed.
Yes, in a sense. It's more like work companions.
You made work companions.
We've been downgraded.
We've been downgraded.
Well, if I had told the Fae work companions, but well, then we're not really negotiating for
but
them.
Is there anything you need from me?
Could you kind of guide us the safest way to get? And he never told us where. He told us it was in a cave.
Oh, Konchak's cave?
If you could tell us the best way to Konchak's cave.
I can see where that could be.
Where? And somehow like fumbling for a map in my sleep.
Okay. So outside of town, there is a mountain range.
The Jatvora.
Jetzira.
Jetzira.
I think it's that.
It looks like a V.
I might be getting my mountain ranges confused. Look.
There's Sitvara, the Magatha belt.
It's right behind where you're at.
Okay, so it's the mountains just straight to the north of...
Yeah.
I'm putting an X on the map, everybody.
Okay.
An X has magically appeared on the map, guys.
Side quest marker.
The map's value has gone down.
I need you to go fetch my cart I had to abandon in the mountains when I was attacked by a troll.
Is it Tordava Mountains?
No, if we're over in
Taranyt.
Southwest, western quadrant.
We're in Oribos.
We went northwest from Oribos.
And we went northwest to
Taranyt.
I'm having trouble reading it in the blue light.
It's fine. It's a place a little outside of town. I feel a place that I cannot go and no other fey creature can.
Right here. Right.
Perhaps this is the
Okay.
place you
Right there.
speak of.
Gotcha.
Okay. Alright, I marked in the right place.
I can only get you so far.
That
Or
sounds
the-
about right.
Before the place will turn me to dust, or maybe turn me inside out, or
Although
turn
so
me into a
bad.
fish. I don't know what it will do. He's holding the hoof like this. I honestly am unsure what it will do.
Oh, don't stay too long, Cleant. You have 3 colts at home that you must make sure are guided.
Oh, I know. Colts. I don't like dealing with them sometimes. They're
Absentee
just
father.
They're just so unbearable, so clingy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to adopt his kids.
He had just
You
went
don't
out for
want
just
to.
oat. Then he had just like went out for like oat milk and never came back.
But I can
Oh my
guide you.
fucking god!
We went there.
Because one of the... You might need a little bit of guidance at least, because there is a Leshy in the area. Have you met a Leshy before?
Yes, one of them slapped me and I'm gonna motion over to the bed that preacher's in. That one's large statue woman to the ground.
Oh. Interesting.
No, heavy, hard,
Oh,
ground. Worse.
The ground is hard sometimes. Especially when you get to the bedrock.
Anyway, Cleant, thank you. Thank you very
I
much.
shall guide you.
He just stands up on his back legs and holds up both horse legs.
Fucking Jolan wakes up for a minute, sees a horse like this.
what the?
That was your vision.
Why does it feel like I had people sleeping on top of me? Made me think
The horse
of-
farts.
They do that. Just a lot.
Constitution is
Yep.
He just go back to sleep with it.
He's like, fuck.
If you'd rolled a 1, would you have gone back to sleep because of it?
No,
You're taking 2 damage.
I would have taken some damage.
No, but I shall lead you. So what is that spell called?
Which one?
I know the spell. It's
Magic.
Find the Path.
There's find the path, and then there's magic hand, which is more or less you get a little marker on the edge of the map, like you're.
Yeah.
GPS.
So he
Yeah.
lifts up his hoof and on your forehead. 'Cause
Ow!
every-
Ow! Ow! Ow!
This marker shall help you go there, and so I don't die or something. You might also want to inform your friends if they go with you. They will probably be in some pain because they are technically part Fae now. Look at them. So Fae-like.
The sleeping Client. I know that you're up this
Look
early
at them.
every day for your job. You're up every day. At this
Jolan
time for
just
your
wakes
job.
up and be like, "Shut the fuck up, horse! I'm trying to sleep."
I'm very sorry, half Fae.
Are you about to?
Is anyone else waking? Did Antoine wake up?
He
from this?
just basically Jolan just like grabs an arrow from just a quiver and just throws it at the horse.
Oh my god, yes.
No, Joe, no, the horse is with me. Sort of.
What is a horse doing in here?
Fireflies just stop the arrow straight at just wherever it was aiming. Tell it to shut the fuck up.
Anton, go back to sleep.
It's
a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
How did it get in here? I don't think it could fit through the door.
It's a nightmare. Go to sleep.
This doesn't feel like nightmare. I have had nightmares. There's one time when I wake, when
Clint,
you have...
please leave before
it's
he
a
goes
horse with a dick. It can't be a nightmare.
No, wait, are you on Vipera?
Apparently. I mean, how was I gonna miss all this shit?
It's a night stallion.
I am that. And he does like the fucking big horse smile, the big horse teeth.
Yeah.
Go away.
Be gone, heathen.
Anyway, it is time for me to go.
I am so glad this happened at least once in this game.
What's his name?
Clint?
You want to read the... Did you write down the name?
I didn't write down the name.
His full name is Client, C-L''ENT, Mac, M-A-C, space, Olra. Or Elroy.
You can throw something at him if you want.
U-L-R-O-X.
Wow.
Okay. That's a name.
That's a lot.
Okay, so he turns around, he does a few spins, like, whoa! And then he leaps and then disappears.
What kind of just Fey Mouse bullshit was that?
He's been sort of my guide through large swaths of the Feywild while I lived there. He can kind of guide me in directions, however, he has not ever quite been 100% useful in where I've gone, because I've gone some terrible places, and this is another one. However, I in all due fairness, I can't blame this one on him. I took the ghost baby's hand. However, one time Clint said, "Go through that door, little Bunedict." And then I ended up in Pandora, and then we're both standing there going...
I mean, that it is just best to keep fireflies, and you just see that the fireflies just start just swarming around Jolan, that they are quiet, and then that they guide
Put the fucking light out.
Dim, and then that they just dim.
Oh, it is like a
Anton.
dimmable lighting.
Anton?
Yes?
Go the fuck to sleep.
Do I have to make sleep arrows?
I do not want to get shot by arrow. And he goes back to sleep.
He's seen what we do to his kind.
He's seen y'all. He knows what's up.
And yet he still
he goes back to sleep. Are y'all going back to sleep?
Bunedict's gonna go back to sleep. Damn, his fart is still in here.
It's rancid too.
It's rancid.
Rancid. I was gonna. My brain was going ratchet and rancid, so it turned into rancid.
It just means the whole room now smells like Cool Ranch Doritos that are a week old.
It's like stale ass Doritos and like week old Taco Bell.
So it literally smells like the bunk room at a ranch house.
Yeah.
I've been there. It's a whole ass thing.
So y'all wake up the next morning, you see no shadow figures, and you hear a...
Yo.
Okay.
Hey, yes, are you...
We're naked.
Naked together?
We're all still under our sheets.
I'm gonna get out of bed and go open the door.
Same.
I'm sorry, I don't want to look.
We're not naked.
We are not.
He is fucking
naked.
with you. We're not naked.
We're not naked.
Sorry, did you all want breakfast?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Breakfast?
Sure.
We'll be down in a bit.
We have bacon, we have eggs, we have sausage, and we have breakfast steak.
All locally sourced?
Yeah.
How are that those steaks cooked?
How do you like steak cooked?
Sometimes rare, but medium rare. Just fine.
From animals, yes.
I'm just gonna point out.
We've been
at that
through
point,
some
I
shit,
point out,
just
Vipera, you
answer.
know, humans are animals.
From pig and cow and chicken, yes.
There wasn't a Gospa, but no.
We
no,
don't want any of that.
Yeah, don't worry. It's all farm animals, livestock.
Thank you. We'll be down in a bit.
You just look out the window and you see Herbert's halfling farm.
Fucking halflings just running around with little bells.
No.
we just stayed at the worst place.
Protecting Jolan.
Then that they just got the little ear tags on them.
Oh God.
This one's getting plucked. It's time to go. Get the pressure gun.
Oh, that joke went
So
way further than I thought it was gonna go.
I'm sorry. I went all old, No Country for Old Men with the.
So what was the horse about?
Well, he was showing me.
Wait, there's a horse?
Don't ask.
Yeah, don't. It's telling
You're
me where
asking.
something is that I need to find.
You need to find.
That I need to find.
Don't
because-
question it. Don't question it.
We're not
unless
going to
we
question
know.
it. The less we know, the better.
Oh no,
Is it
you
on the
know,
way?
but
No, the less we know, the better.
no. I just don't want to tell anybody I'm running out for smokes, condoms.
What the hell is a condom? He's an outline blender.
I'm choking on my hair. Oh fuck.
The timing.
The fact that Bunedict said that shit quiet. A condom is something you wear so your seed does not take root. And so that certain diseases don't take root in you if the other individual has them.
I mean that
Jolan, this has nothing to do with trees.
it's not about trees. That I think then that I may be a father to 5 women, maybe.
Oh
That's a
my.
lot of women to be. Are you?
I grew up with wolves. I don't know what a condom
Wait,
is.
are you saying you are father to 5 wolves?
No.
We're spiraling.
Anyway, then let's go get breakfast and get out of this.
That's we ran off a viewer. I'm sorry.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of our
Then don't
kitchen.
go for the condom.
Perhaps we should go down and see what Alex is up to. Yes.
Well, that's one reason you also need a condom.
There's always a game that does this.
Uncle Mercy, please.
Are those safe words?
Anyway,
Oh my
breakfast.
Anyway, let's go downstairs. Mr. Distractor, why don't you go get stuff for everyone at the table?
I need to leave?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I think everybody has beverages.
Yeah.
Everybody who wants one.
You okay over there?
We broke Neysa.
You good?
I can breathe.
Okay, so y'all head downstairs into the big living area. You see food laid out. It's a mixture of just like normal breakfast food. It has fruits. It has pastries. It has different meats, eggs, things like that. You see Alex, who looks a little bit different today. I keep saying he, it's they. Seem a little bit more feminine in appearance, and they're just sitting there like with the V-neck all the way down,
Yes, queen.
and
yes.
just sitting there like this, eating a grape. It's like,
A single grape.
oh, hello.
You did great contouring.
Oh, thank you. I'm assuming you had a good night's rest.
Yeah.
for the most part.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
There was a horse.
I saw that you interacted with our uninvited guest last night, one of those nights.
I gave
Is everything
nothing away.
okay?
I gave nothing away.
That's good. I am going to trust that everything is good. So,
I'm not dead, so.
no. How was your chat with Madrid?
It was good. I think all parties will benefit.
Well, that's good too, because I'm a bit ready to get out of this place. And yeah. Oh, the music's all scary.
Dramatic.
Anyway, eat up. There's enough food for everybody.
Alright, one plate down, another plate is in front of them.
Woof.
The frickin' Jolan's just like fucking Goku over there.
I'm just wondering what's going to happen when this one has to hit the outhouse.
We don't speak about that.
No, I'm concerned. This one hasn't gone since I met them, and I've just watched food getting piled in like a Ronnie.
Don't you know wolves don't go until it's safe?
There's
He's never pooping.
there's a reason he's got dark brown pants.
It's the final boss fight weapon.
Just basically just like elbows preacher, as in he just gets like a breakfast steak and just basically just clings it with his teeth and just grabs just another one and eats it.
Good grief.
Oh, you were never pooping.
At least he hasn't gone for the cheese.
Oh, that reminds me, the nice Graveflower over here.
Yes.
So, you have your plans for the day, I assume?
Looks at Bunedict.
Somewhat.
No, I have plans.
You have plans.
I do.
Well, that's good. Do you all have plans? Are you
Don't
just
know
going
yet.
to
Our
loiter
plans are
around?
not your plans?
You made it sound like y'all had different plans.
I'm looking at the... Bunedict's looking right at the Fae.
Hmm?
I have plans, but... I don't know who all might be listening.
Chew your food, Jolan.
Well, no one is listening right now except for me and your friends.
So, there's no interlopers?
As far as I know, no. Well, there was someone last night that came and visited us. Seems like she was curious about where your strings were going. But, you know, apparently Vipera is good with handling Magatha's temper.
I was just saying I might not want to say too much. Well, I mean, if they're within 10 feet of me, I can speak freely without causing any issues for them.
What's she gonna hear?
I don't know. That's what I'm concerned about. I don't want to do anything that'll end up harming them, because if all of a sudden I say something that is uncouth and she gets mad, I don't want all of a sudden their heads to roll.
You should be fine saying anything right now.
I know.
Although
Fine
her
then.
suspicions, like, although she might not hear anything, make sure you don't hide from her too much.
Well, in that case, I know where the item we're looking for is located.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I might know where Koshay's cave is. Or Kosak. Koshak.
Konchak. I'm sorry, it's some weird name. He keeps changing it. Fucking necromancers.
So, I know where Cognac's cave is.
Yes.
Plate number 3.
I am glad you found Ye's cave.
And
Or
that's...
Ye's. What are those? I've only seen it written on Twitter.
What the hell is Twitter?
Jolan's learning so much
birds
today.
Yes. Birds.
It's incessantly noisy and annoying.
Is it that the birds that keep on using Skywrite with just nonsense?
Oh, those awakened birds.
Yes, it's those.
Have you seen the drill bird?
No, but I have dealt with a bird that is the word.
Drill bird?
Have you ever seen the drill Twitter account? Went?
No.
Go look it up. It's funny as fuck.
But I now know where I need to go. But the question is what shall we have to handle first?
That's up to you.
It's also up to my companions because.
Well,
here's the deal.
Slides chair closer to Bunedict. So if we go fetch the thing from the cave and bring that back to Alex, that sets everything else in motion, does it not?
Partially, yes. But also, it's here near us now, not on when we go to... Sorry, camera, I bumped you. But if we go to Meldrida, it'll be on the other side of the Eldenwald from where we are, so it'll be hard for us to move that quickly to get your cords snipped and then get back and grab this weapon. The problem is, and the reason I keep saying I have plans is, these two are half Fae. They'll be hurt going there.
That is true. And
I do not
warded against the...
I don't know about you.
Looks at Alex. I'm not the same as, like, I didn't come back the same as them.
Yes, you have infernal blood. You're fine. It's warded specifically against the Fae.
Okay.
So,
because guess who rules this realm?
Okay, I have a question then. If we go and locate it, perhaps place some wards of our own there to protect it, then perhaps are there people here who are not Fae that you trust that could possibly go get it if we were unable to for you?
I signed a contract that I would go get it.
The question is, do we go get it now and bring it back, or would that make it unsafe?
I mean, that...
It's... Okay, this is how I see it. Getting it now is convenient, but the problem is half the party's going to be hurt if they go with us, so that then reduces us to two people going off into a very unsafe world that's already had one Leshy bitch slap me into the ground using somebody's statue.
So, what is the ramifications of this?
So it means
they're very mean, aren't they?
What if we went until they couldn't anymore, but they could still cover our asses from a distance?
That's safe. I'm just saying they can't go in.
So if we go in,
I don't want to put them at risk.
That's not a choice for you to make.
So what is the nature
I'm just saying where
of this?
I stand on it. If they choose to follow and walk in, I can't stop them.
So what is the nature of this, hindrance, if you will, since that I am now a blood of Fae?
Well, it's a ward of sorts, put there by some asshole necromancer that wanted to protect his work in the Elden Wild and doesn't like the Fae very much.
So
specifically, he does not like Megotha.
So will I be pushed back, or will I not be able to go in at all?
Or is it more of a, we walk through the threshold and suddenly we're half dead?
It is more the closer you get, the sicker you get until you die.
So you
and let me tell you, dying in this realm is not fun.
You've done it.
A couple of times.
I mean, I've already died.
But you
twice, but I don't want to die this third time. 3 strikes
so
you're out.
Speak.
So I've heard.
Hi, she.
Oh, she. Excuse me.
No. Hi, she.
Oh. Hi, she.
SIDHE.
I don't get it.
Hi, Fae. Hi, she. It's a rank.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with dying here and coming back here?
Means that this one's powerful enough to come back from the dead.
That's
I don't know why I said dead all funny there for a second.
Come back from dead.
Come back from the dead.
Bunedict went from somewhere in England to straight up Birmingham, Alabama, y'all.
What is this realm of Alabama do you keep speaking on? It just sounds terrible.
It is. They have a bucket.
It is the worst of the domains of dread.
But anyway,
shrouded in mist, hills covered in writhing pines.
I mean, but if it is only a certain distance me and Preach can go, then that we can be of some assistance on the outside. But if that, as soon as y'all disable it, me and Preach can go in and that I can bust this necromancer's kneecaps in with just my arrows, right?
I don't think we need to... One, I don't think the necromancer has kneecaps. I think he's the one that's a head in a box.
I don't know. Wait.
Because someone said he was a head in a box. Anyway.
Who's a head in the box?
Cognac.
Yes, that's his name.
Any case, look. If there's a safe place you could follow to, that's fine, but then you're going to be left out while the two of us go further with a Leshy that will... We need an offering, and it's going to be a big offering if it's going to leave us alone through its domain for a long time. And if it's the same Leshy that we saw before, it's pissed at us. I gave it a bubble pipe. That was enough to keep us from getting our asses.
The name of the Leshy you encountered?
Yeah. Don't remember.
Big motherfucker.
Because there's two specifically in the Elden Wild.
That this one was a treant, no.
And you came... Where did you come from?
The south. We were over near Oribos.
Just on the threshold. This might be the other Leshy's domain.
So we'll get an offering put together. Just in case. It's just...
Well, you see, the northern Leshy is a little bit more... A little bit less friendly, so yes, you should probably get an offering together.
What
does it like?
What might he want?
Oh, he loves flesh. Children.
That's a no. That
is a no. That we need to call in that the ranger, Mr. Hanson.
Gold? He likes gold.
I have some of that.
I have some of that.
He hates, finely crafted things. Do not give him anything finely crafted. It offends him.
Okay.
Give me 5 minutes and I'll make something that is definitely not finely crafted.
So that this just feels just like a DeviantArt OC page.
Damn.
Damn.
What
Holy
the
shit.
fuck? Like, that went savage as hell for a second.
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh, just give him some Sonic OCs, you know?
God damn.
But anyway,
all I can say,
we're full of salt and giggles today.
Yeah.
Blame the meatballs that they had lemon juice in.
Damn you balls!
This is why they don't make condoms for balls.
All I can think is Butters from fucking South Park thinking you're supposed to pull it and tuck everything in.
Well, you know, it keeps everything in place, you know.
So just basically poor crafted items, right? Okay.
Well,
I
they
don't know if
do
it's
not like
not poor
crafted items in general. He's not a fan of civilization. You see.
Oh, then he sounds like a friend to me.
If you will.
Yes.
Fuck, if I had Druidcraft.
I got Druidcraft.
Well, fuck, okay, yeah.
I should.
But he does love eating people.
No,
so just
I don't.
Giving you, just out there, if you know someone that you don't like, maybe Anton here. What are you talking about?
We're not
What
sacrificing the
fuck,
kid.
Aaron?
I always just say...
Alex.
Too many names.
We've adopted
he's
this
very
one.
young. I assume he's probably a virgin.
Don't stop, please.
You're making him uncomfortable. This has already been an uncomfortable moment. Please.
Plate number 8, Jolan.
Oh my god.
What?
Jolan is on plate number 8.
Oh, jeez.
Jolan, swallow that and then go straight to the outhouse.
Please.
Halfling
I have
appetite.
some laxatives. If you need
Wolf
this
appetite.
you'll lose about 6 or 7 pounds.
The reason that everybody thinks Jolan has a pot belly is just that brewing.
he just, his armor just stops fitting after a while. It's just...
We're sorry, Spence.
It's all good.
Is it? It doesn't feel good anymore.
Anyway, so what you're saying is have an offering, like something from nature, likes gold, likes flesh. We're not going to do that one with Anton.
It likes a particular type of flesh. He's very weird. He's very creepy, actually.
Oh no.
He's that guy. Oh, no. Okay.
Cannibals are so weird in this town, I swear.
is a Leshy a cannibal? If it's fey and it's a giant
Well,
tree.
technically, it's not a cannibal. It just loves the flesh of man.
Then maybe that we can go in and check out some kind of morgue or something.
No, it's gonna want to eat it alive. So,
Oh.
you know.
Hold on,
Sorry
one of
about
you a
that.
cleric.
Are you
Why?
saying you
What?
bring back someone from the dead? That is hilarious.
I don't.
You
have-
will die if you do that to it, but oh, I would
that
love
I
is
was
to
just-
thinking more of animate dead. That way at least
I
it
don't-
looked alive.
I don't
No,
have
that you
the Leshy is a lot. Come on, that's
that is
offensive.
just like giving somebody just some unseasoned meat.
He might be a weirdo, but he's a weirdo with a little bit of intellect.
I don't have that anyway. So
I was just trying to spitball an idea. It's a terrible one, but it was.
what's
mean-
dead should stay
Why
dead. But
don't we just give him gold?
Yeah, I have
We'll
to.
do gold, and if you could druid craft something.
I don't have Druidcraft. I had just had to double check.
Oh, I thought you said. My bad, I missed that. So, buy some flowers, gold, flowers, chocolates.
Chocolate doesn't wait.
Chocolate's
Chocolate does
civilized.
come-
Chocolate's civilized.
Yes.
No
That'll offend him.
turnips, carob.
well, we've got those vegetables. But
We have vegetables.
they're farmed, so like I feel like that is not a wild thing.
Right.
Berries, you know,
Berries.
they grow in the wild.
We could
Yeah.
search for something
mean,
close
that-
to the. No, I don't.
Wouldn't he know if we pulled something from his own forest?
Well, if we
Yes, he would. He
if
would
we
definitely.
did it from. Oh no, we don't want to deal with that one either.
I mean,
We are. This is a sticky wicket. Let's
Okay,
just go with what we
gold.
have.
I mean,
Gold.
gold.
How much? Should we talk finances?
I have
can
about
throw a-
600 gold.
Oh,
You are rolling in it.
Am I? I mean, I've wandered through the Feywild. There's nowhere to spend it.
I can throw 100 gold into the pot.
I can throw 55 gold in.
I can match.
Well, if it's this
Bunedict.
evil, how about we just give it 666 gold?
What does that number have to do with anything?
I don't know. It just sounds like it would stand.
That just sounds like that. I've heard that somewhere written on a crumpled piece of paper.
Well,
from just like
I
Asmodeus
don't
or
know.
something.
I don't know him that well, so maybe he does like that. I just know he's a bit creepy for a giant tree. A
So-
giant man-eating tree is what he is.
Where would be the best place to attempt this?
Oh, you're gonna have him come to
Parlay.
you.
Where
We'll
would
have
be
to
the
see-
best place to attempt this parlay?
3 steps off the road.
Yeah. So, as soon as you step into his domain, he's going to know.
It's like a
So
genius.
you just have to kind of wait for it. It's more of a ask for forgiveness than for permission sort of deal.
He's like a genus loci.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
that we are also losing daylight. I don't know what time it is.
It's-
now.
It's still morning. You need to
So-
you've got the breakfastitis starting to hit.
So look, we have an offering idea. We'll cross that bridge if it's necessarily more.
I have reserves.
Okay, so we have these options. But the question is, do you want to go ahead and do this now, or do you want to go to Palaska? Y'all are really going to be the ones that determine.
If we don't tend to this now, what are the risks that we eventually may not be able to tend to it?
The main risk is that, yes, if we are on the other side of the world and we accomplish the other thing we wish to accomplish, we will not be anywhere near where this is, which means one of us, 2 of us, will be tearing our tails through the woods, trying to get here as quick as possible, dealing with whatever we may run into in the woods, so we can get this and fulfill the contract.
So tend to this now, so that that piece on the board is already set for when we fix the
Right,
others.
and
Let's do it now.
these 2 will only be able to go with us so far.
It's alright, 3 of you can go in.
It's
2 of us
alright.
can wait.
Now,
No, if you're talking about your statue, she's part Fey now too. And while she might not get sick, I really don't want that magnificent walking wall of destruction
She's
to start
very quite nice.
to crumble behind us as we're going. Because if I'm looking at her, those are butterfly wings.
Yes. She's very strange.
I mean,
Alright, well.
Alright.
We can find some trouble to get into.
Yeah.
Leshy first.
We get in, pay it, and go to the cave.
And then is it going to be a way to communicate with one of us just in case if that y'all manage to break this force field?
You all have your tokens thing.
The situation here is I don't think breaking the force field is going to be the main deal. Is if the two of us can get in and get the item we're looking for and get out.
But if that y'all need some help, that we can be
we're
back.
not getting in.
The thing is I am not a true magic user. I know some of the arts simply because of my ways in the woods. None of that deals with the arcane. It is nature, it is closer to divine than arcane that I know. The best thing I got, and holds up his left arm, is this. And I only know how to use this because there's a little sheath and you see a wand kind of poking out of it. Because I spent quite a few years figuring this out. First time I did it, I catapulted myself because apparently I was of a weight class at that time as just a little hopper that could be catapulted.
Okay.
Nice.
So, what are you saying your worry is?
My worry is that we can't dispel the effect keeping Fae out.
I can dispel some stuff. I just don't know until we're in front of it.
Okay then, I didn't know that was a possibility on the table. I have seen
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
giant stone lady can heal, shoots people's knees, rage and anger and holy fire on a
I'm trying
puppet.
to get better about that.
Yes, I'm just saying that we've been here 3 days. That's what I've witnessed, so I don't know what anyone's abilities are.
I'm doing okay. It's okay.
I mean,
You have moved miles. You have.
Well, it sounds like we got a path forward.
Yeah.
We won't know till we get there.
Right.
First thing we got to deal with
Is
is
the
getting
Leshy.
there past the Leshy.
So let's
So
go ahead
let's
and
get
do that.
going.
Jolan, no. Not the 10th plate.
I am
Put it down.
taking like more cinnamon rolls.
Just
to
taking
go.
a cinnamon roll as you go off to the bathroom.
All these things are.
It is loud.
It's what?
It's loud.
I think things are ripping in there. Oh my goodness. It's like a fucking tuba. Okay, so as y'all finish your meals and he finishes his morning poop, we're gonna take a break right here. Take a 5-minute break to just, use the bathroom for real. And we'll be here and we're gonna have a cutoff time of 8:30.
8:30, so we will be back in about 15-20 minutes.
No, we're gonna be back.
Bye.
No, we got some shit to fit in.
Okay. Cheese coma.
Cheese coma. And we're live on that note.
Oh, we're live?
We're back.
Yes.
Oh, live.
Yes, we are back.
Okay.
Jumping straight.
Oh my god, we are on line. Hello.
Well, hello there.
Hello. We're in a weird mood tonight. Like we really are.
Because that we are trying not to fall to the itis.
That and we're talking about farting and horses and
Farting Horse Condom is the new name of the episode.
let's just change it to farting horse.
Anyway.
No, I don't want to get the channel fucked.
Because that's what's going to happen.
We've
with the Farting Horse
already
Condom.
talked about salted unleavened bread too much.
Unleavened.
Is it levied or unleavened?
Leaven.
Unleavened.
Leaven.
It's levied means that this is
A
salted
levy.
unleavened bread. This bread is untaxed.
Beautiful.
Damn them. Damn you, English. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking. Anyway, so y'all have made your way out. Y'all have eaten, and y'all have left Alex to her meal. What would y'all like to do?
All right. Flowers and natural things that we can see. I don't mean like grab some kind of someone's flower bed. Let's.
Yeah, but what direction are we heading out of town?
North.
No.
Then we're heading north.
Okay, so you're gonna head north,
I
and
think we
then
need to
as
stop
you
by the
go.
marketplace first and see.
No, if we
No.
buy cultivated things, it won't work.
Yeah.
That's
it
what I was
can
saying.
be
Keep an eye out for
cultivated.
like dandelions.
Wildflower bouquet. Got it.
But will those be out of his domain?
Not if they're right along the road.
Not if they are.
I'm
not
saying
on
look in the city
spiritual
because
term.
what else is a fuck you to civilization than the dandelion? They'll grow in the dead center of a concrete floor.
What's concrete?
Okay.
What's,
So
What
It's-
is concrete?
what is
Don't worry
It's,
about it.
okay,
Is
I
it
found
like
it out.
cobblestone?
Yes.
Similar, but it's more like you grind stone up, mix it with water, and then it hardens into a shape.
Ooh, that sounds useful.
That sounds.
that sounds
Impossible.
too much.
Who has time to break that many rocks and grind them down?
Why not just make a
Prisoners.
dirt path and use gravel? That's simple.
Why not just go to the tar fields and just get tar?
That seems bad for environment.
Tar's plenty natural. It comes out of the ground.
But it has very bad smell.
So, anyways,
Depends on who you talk to.
is there like a town
could,
center statue thing?
I could see. Yeah, there is a town.
Does it have like a garden around it or anything?
I mean, not really. Like, this town doesn't seem to have, like...
There's not a green. There's not a village green.
No. This town is set up a little bit different. It just has, like, a main road that goes straight through town. And you just have, like, the different shops and different buildings and such.
Okay, so
on the
as
side.
Bunedict said, examining for stray wildflowers.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Or could that? No. Could that? I make that as in it's what you already said investigation.
That ain't gonna do nothing for me.
Hey, good catch.
Good
14.
catch.
14?
14.
You find some,
a 14.
you'll find some,
18.
pesky little flowers that are really stubborn.
Oh, yammo, a dandelion.
Yeah, you find some dandelion.
Some thistle.
Yeah, just some errant plants that refuse to not grow, even if they're like dead center of the fucking road.
Gonna just take a bit of canvas with the dirt in it and put them in there and tie it so in case it's a little bit of an extra time before we find this
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck yeah,
that's-
concrete.
You do that, and as you're going through town, you do see some places that are selling food. What you do not see is a place where people are executed. Much like Oribos, it had the town center had the
gallow guillotine.
The gallow
Yeah.
But he did. But the maid did say there had been a gospa.
She didn't say that. She
Yes.
Said
said
there hadn't been a ghost.
That there hadn't been a ghost.
Hadn't. Sorry, I misheard.
Huh.
That's
I thought she said there had
Yeah,
been.
that's why then I just basically was wolfing down food that it didn't.
I thought she said there
It-
had been.
that's
but she had
his
confirmed that
strategy.
there
He knows it's not
wasn't.
people, so he's trying to
get as much in.
That this is the Hunger Games.
Wolf gorging is a
literally
thing.
the Hunger Games. I'm hungry. Will the next town have people to eat?
No, that you just need carbs to win. But anyway,
Just as we're going through, I've noticed we went through Oribos earlier. You don't have a gallows?
Just a
Oh,
random
dude.
passerby.
Are you just talking to a random
Well,
person?
one of the people at the market, or as we're going, like stop by a shop and mention
Oh, we do not have gallows. No.
you don't do the ghost spot.
No.
Okay, that is good to know.
that's good to know.
What happens to criminals then? If crime.
They are locked away inside.
In the cellar.
Okay, this
Executed.
place is normal. Ish.
Like, what do you want? Do you want us to parade around, or
No.
No.
We-
He's asking.
We're finding there's a lot of variation in how people deal.
I mean that.
Yes, we are not
Yeah.
animals, and we do not slice their neck in the middle of town.
I like that.
I mean that. You
We
say
like
that,
it too.
that you say that they are in the cellar. Then that I heard of a tale of one civilization that it was just basically just like this swinging blade over and over across a table. Is that something y'all do here?
Spencer brings up another Edgar Allan Poe reference. We are here for it.
I do not believe we have that. If someone is sentenced to death, we usually just go to a gallows and then we bury the body.
We do not have any need for gold spot. We do not eat of the flesh. We do not need to. There is enough of the Leshy that do that here.
Good to know. All right, let's keep moving.
This town is sounding a little bit better than...
Do we want to try and get some berries?
But what about Rurik? I thought you would like.
I do like Rurik. How did you know I like Rurik?
You
I
made a
told him.
lot of noises the night I stayed there.
You stayed what? What?
So that you
Oh,
were
wait, hold on.
loud?
Like I'm talking to a merchant who.
No, you're talking. This was
That's
Anton.
Anton.
Oh, Anton.
Oh.
I didn't pick up the accent shit.
There wasn't one.
There wasn't one. I'm bad at accents. Okay.
Shit.
Oh wow.
But
Sorry,
to be fair,
not
to be
sorry.
fair, Anton, most of that wasn't actually me.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't know. Anyway, let's go on and do some. Look at this.
And you're
It's
gonna-
a nice little
You're gonna lean
rose
back-
flower.
and that's how you get them to stop asking
Is that
questions you don't want to
somebody's-
answer.
Don't steal people's roses.
I won't. Here is copper.
That's not how it works, but okay.
That's
That's
an
not how that
insult.
works.
It's silver for roses.
Silver and copper. You can have both.
You are a very special child.
So, as
does
that
anyone
we-
have berries? Southern berries?
I was gonna see about asking.
Alright, let's find some southern berries.
I mean,
Okay, do another investigation check. I know that's like doubling up on the. Good job.
Nope.
What did it land on, though?
I don't know. It's
I don't
off the
know.
table, so
It's
it doesn't.
off
I
the
know,
table.
but hold on.
He's gonna
If
find
it rolled a
Don't
natural
knock me down.
knock him over, knock him over.
Okay, cool. It was for a second I thought it was a 20. It's a 3 though. I was like, if I rolled a nat 20 on the floor, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, it wouldn't count.
don't find nothing.
Investigation that for me that is a 23.
23? Okay. Yeah, you're able to find some people that pick some wild berries.
Oh, cool.
Did you pick these north or south of town?
I went south of town.
Okay.
Why are you? Is there any? What are you trying
I
to do?
heard berries from the south are sweeter.
They are sweeter.
They get
It's-
more sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think berries that were located to the south didn't get that much light.
No, it's just the water goes
It's just-
downhill.
yeah.
You're walking south, you it's always fun going downhill.
It is
that another
lower
ball stroke?
lower elevation. Lower elevation in the south.
It's all good.
It's all good.
We're never getting away from it.
All right, then.
No, I've already started going down this trail. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
There they go.
All right. So we have southern berries.
Mm-hmm.
We have random wildflowers
Mm-hmm.
and a rose. Are we good?
Oh,
And
hold
gold.
on. And we have gold.
Anton speaks up. How much gold do we need to give?
I have no clue.
That's
well,
a very good
okay,
question.
okay. I have about 800. You said you've got about 600. About 50, 60 between the two of you.
I'm
so
gonna throw in 100.
okay, so our maximum is about 1500. So obviously we're going to try not to give that much. But
Let me see how much I have.
can you count?
Yes.
You're struggling there.
1,
Oh God.
2,
Okay.
Give me
3.
the bag. Give me the bag. We're walking and counting.
Four.
Give me the bag.
I even know how to count gold now. Come on now.
He gets to about 15 and he's like 16.
Okay, while this is going on, I'm going to pull these two aside because I'm assuming Vipera is just staring down.
I've always had a problem with counting. Here you go. Here's the whole bag.
Alright.
You can
So,
have it.
pull these two aside. Since it said that it likes flesh, should we find out if there's a prisoner that's already chopped up for execution?
So how much is in the bag?
That
About
it has to
25
be
gold.
living.
Yes.
Is
on death row.
Oh,
is
on death row.
Someone that's already
I'm gonna hand it back to him and say that's about 25,
Well,
hon. 2 tens.
You want to
and
go
5.
talk to the law right quick before you preach?
I'm just wondering if you have a moral issue.
He just sits there with the bag.
It is a dilemma.
It is a dilemma, but if
Tell
it
you
is
what,
for
let
our
me-
survival,
Let me find out the crime and I can make a judgment from there.
I trust you on that. You're religious.
I mean, if it's just like a guy who did extreme tax evasion, no. But if it's a guy who like murdered 7 families and 8 children, then yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's oddly specific.
Hold on. If the man ate children and the Leshy wants to eat children, does this mean like it's like a turducken?
Maybe. Anyways, let's go find out.
I'm waiting for the what's a turducken.
I actually know what that is.
They got turduckens in the wild in the Fae.
I mean, look at all the meat he's been eating. He knows
He's a connoisseur.
He knows what they call the one where it's a cow shoved inside an ox, shoved inside a buffalo.
So
shoved inside an elephant.
Is there?
There's.
Would that be a boxalo?
I'll go with a boxalo. I'll go with a boxalo.
So, is there like a guard's tower or something that's easily identifiable?
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm gonna stop by there.
Y'all are gonna stop by. What are y'all looking over there for?
What criminals they have.
Okay, so you go up there and you just ask, "Hey, what kind of criminals you got?"
More specifically, do you have someone that's on death row?
Are you saying that? Are you asking if we have anyone that's condemned to death?
Yes.
Not right now.
Well, that was a good plan, but yeah.
Do you have anyone that was just really shitty that you've locked up?
Well, Gerald in there. Oh my goodness.
What was that one? what did you draw?
D20.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say there's a D4 hidden on the floor now. It's all the way over by the keeper over there by our game master.
Yeah, it went.
Yeah, I heard it over here.
It might be underneath the TV.
Oh no!
We will get
We'll get it later.
I mean, Gerald, he got drunk in town again and tried to fight people.
That's not. Yeah,
that's
not bad enough.
Nah, I just don't feel like messing with his kneecaps.
We're doing a political social experiment. It's fine. He's not worth our time.
A social experiment?
Only a little one. About? We wanted to talk to some criminals and try to figure out their brains. It's fine.
Well, we have some. If you want to talk to Gerald, you can.
We're looking for so the really bad types.
No, Gerald
just sounds like he was misguided and got drunk and did something stupid.
I mean, I guess he tried to fight the old lady.
Well,
okay,
I mean, who hasn't got mad?
To be fair, she might have hit him with her purse.
I mean, I heard.
I'm walking away.
I mean, I did hear about that. This one.
I'm turning around and grabbing the back of Jolan's
woman who had basically beat up just at the young thug.
Grabbing the scruff of Jolan's wolf ruff thing and pulling him along. All right, and we're moving.
Would you like to talk to Karen?
No.
No.
Have a lovely day. Well, there goes that plan.
Yeah. We gonna
north out of town, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you all had problem with Ghost Bob. Why are you trying to find someone to sacrifice? This is Anton talking, by the way.
We have to deal with Leshy, who likes eating people.
Sweeter the deal, just like the berries.
Now, here's the situation. It's not so much that we are against the execution of someone who did something wrong. It is that are they actually guilty or not, and that's why we were trying to prove it, because it sounded like it was something very terrible. Also, Anton has a mild point. Any case.
Animals eat other animals. Animals eat plants.
I mean, I'm not trying to be judgmental. I mean, I have participated in Ghost Bob before. I mean, it's kind of what we do in Notre Dame, and
cannibalism just doesn't sit right with a lot of people.
I mean,
is a Leshy a kind of fae?
Yes.
Leshy is a greater fae. Yes.
The fae have different rules, apparently, to normal human.
I'm sorry. It was just weird. Y'all had sort of an aversion to the Ghost Bob, but you were willing to.
We were willing to consider the option if a
sufficiently
lesser individual,
sufficiently unpalatable client was present in the prison.
Like if a child boater was there, this one would have been fine.
Oh yeah, I'd have killed him myself and then tossed him to the Leshy.
Yeah, but no, it wants it alive.
Alright, fine.
We would have just blown off his kneecaps. That would have been the biggest
test of your patience.
We would have just blown off his kneecaps.
I do not understand this. This sort of.
It's okay. I was just asking. It's fine. It's not the moral judgment. I was just curious.
I mean that
You're good.
we are just following just at the teachings of just like old just Ranger Hansen.
I don't
Thought you were
know
about
who
to
that
say
is.
Walker.
Oh no, that is a monk. I've heard.
Oh.
A very powerful monk. I've heard his.
Roundhouse kicks could have been felt in another dimension, from what I've been told.
Yes.
That is true.
I heard a zombie bit him once and turned into another him, and he had to kill him.
I heard he single-handedly took care of a Tarask.
With just only his chin.
Hashtag please sponsor us, Chuck Norris.
Wait. Do we want Chuck Norris when we could have Dolly Parton?
Dolly
Why
Parton
not?
would be a
Dolly
bigger get.
That or
Why
fucking
not
Dolly
Hashtag-
Parton plus Willie Nelson.
Oh my God, Willie would love us.
Anyway,
we're
then
just
that-
crazy enough.
Anyway, we're
So-
Hashtag please sponsor us, Dolly Parton.
Willie
You're
Nelson.
a modern day saint.
All right, then.
All right.
So, traveling north out of the town.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all travel.
Continuing to
Uh,
live.
name of Dolly Parton
As
and
you're
got
going
extra
out of
viewer.
town.
Hello, we're talking about Dolly Parton.
Only a little bit.
Only a little bit.
Now we're trying to go-
When you go out of town,
Ride the Leshy.
just you start to see the marker, like pointing up, and it's a hoof.
Oh, of course it is.
Oh, at least the horseshoe's this way, so the luck.
Oh yeah, it is
The
a
luck,
horseshoe.
the luck fills it. So instead of running off, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
What now?
Oh, it's a little bit of superstition that if you put a horseshoe like this above the door, the luck will fall down and run off. But if you
But
turn
what?
it upside down,
When we were talking about horseshoes, what just happened?
remember the horse?
How could I
I
forget?
remember the horse.
The horse did something, and
Wait, there's a horse?
There was a horse.
You were asleep.
You were
Ranger.
asleep, luckily.
Right.
Wait, did we pick up Thunderclap on the way out of town?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Thunderclap
she's
is
been
there.
following us.
Yeah.
Okay, we're being stalked. It's great. It's
As
fine.
you say that, it's like.
Them cheeks, though.
I might have to get her some magic spells that allow her to cast the thunder element.
All right, and then we are following the way.
So it's this way right here. I suggest that we stick to the road for
Now
a bit.
there is a slight path that you can see, but the way the path goes. Okay, so the main road is like this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a slight path. It looks like it's barely traveled. That goes a little bit closer to there, but it's hard to tell through the brush to know if it's actually going that direction or if it can veer off.
There's a path that's heading this direction.
Is that the direction we need to go, according to your horsey friend?
All right.
Roughly, yes, but at the same time, you can only see the path so far before it might kink behind a tree.
Do you need elevation?
No, last time we tried that, it went super south.
Okay.
I'd much rather not be bitch slapped with, most of 4 tons on top.
So should we
You liked it.
step toward that path and make our offering here, or should we
It's
go
one
until
of-
we start experiencing badness?
We should go, and when it sees us, we make its offering, or make the offering to it, because if we do it now, he said it's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Right.
And also, I don't think, and turns and looks at the town that's probably not that far behind us right now, they want the Leshy this close.
Right.
All right. Scary path it is.
Scary path.
That's what you want.
Well,
Okay.
you're the one that can see the invisible floating
We're
horse.
shaking the scary route.
Okay,
no. See, there is road, hard path, and then points directly into the woods where there is no trail. Scary path. Going through the woods with nothing is scarier for most folks. Now, Jolan and I might be able to do fine. And if you stick to us, you'll do fine, but
Okay. Scary path or no scary path?
we're going to take the path.
Okay.
I mean, that we still don't
just
have
don't
that
wanna
Ivan
dictate what we
fellow
do.
to deal with.
You're not Rook. I don't dictate you.
Whoa. Okay.
What are you talking about
Don't worry about
dictating?
it.
Don't
It's
worry
another
about it.
sex
Just wait
reference,
until that you are
Anton.
older. You can just wait till
He's
they
an
are-
adult!
I am 19, thank you very much.
Your
I
peers
know
look-
about these things.
And yet you keep asking what?
I am literally 5 years older than him.
Well,
but you have experience.
At one point, you were 45 years older than him.
I was old enough to be my own father.
It's okay.
So you were your own
You're
grandpa.
old enough to be your own grandfather, really?
Oh no.
This is a terrible thing.
Anyway, while we are walking, I would like to make a perception check to see if anything just starts to get
Yeah, I was
screwy.
going to say y'all need to roll a survival check.
Survival.
I will give it. Can I help out to give advantage?
Sure.
Okay.
Survival, you say?
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Ouch.
Oh, a natural 19 plus 8. That'd be 27.
One.
Yeah,
27 on survival.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. You,
27.
okay, so your friend here, fucking preacher. I don't know why I forgot his name. Preacher is like
You are
constantly
nameless,
going
formless.
in a different way.
Just gonna reach over and pull preacher back.
So Jolan is just sitting.
Just follow the fireflies, preacher. Then the dead
One
guy out the
sec.
way.
Oh wait, that's the one that's playing. Let's play the next one. That's not scary enough.
Behold.
That one's almost like we're walking through some Zelda shit.
Okay, so you and like
Bunedict.
Jolan and Bunedict, y'all are just like finding the path easy, not faltering. You see preacher like going almost into the thick, like the path is this way. The path
Fireflies
is
are
this
just
way.
going around him.
Just gonna constantly be
follow
reaching
this way.
back and pulling preacher by the back of his vestments.
Vestamon.
I like to think I'm too busy talking with Antoine.
That reminds me, I need to roll. I'm gonna have to make Anton's character sheet now.
Okay. You are?
3 levels monk, 2 levels cleric.
Oh, he did good. He got a natural 16. So
Yay, our boy.
So he.
This is how it began last time with him, though, y'all.
Yeah. Shut up.
So
Don't jinx it. Shut up.
he keeps walking, and you're kind of like just almost going off the path and having to be corrected. Everyone else is staying on the path. So far, y'all walked for about 30 minutes to an hour. Nothing.
And the path is still just kind of winding its way up into the...
And from what you can see with the survival check, y'all's combined one, going based just on y'all's. The pathway is kind of going like this. The horseshoe is right here. And, like, it looks like, I will say this, looks like the horseshoe is up the mountain a bit. So...
The path looks like it's going to veer off back to the south.
It looks like it could veer off, but then again, it could be that the path go like this because.
So with just that roll, then that you are basically saying then that it is basically doing like the winding mountain path kind of sort of deal.
Yeah, it could be, or it could just be.
The straight line is not necessarily the shortest path.
Right.
So I suggest
y'all have been getting a little bit steeper as you.
We stick to the trail for now, Jolan, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, just absolutely.
Wait, there's a trail?
Yes, there's a trail.
Thunderclap.
Just follow the fireflies.
You said there was a cave. Cave would be up the mountain.
Yes, and we're going to keep going.
Path is climbing. Let's just keep going.
Okay. Just making sure we're trying to keep everyone because that's where we're going. The path's going this way.
Okay, so y'all need to do another survival check.
Giving advantage.
You two, the rangers, can roll you can either give him advantage or roll to.
I'm going to give him advantage because I'm pretty sure he has a higher bonus to survival.
Oh my
god! That better not be a natural 20. It was a natural 13. Okay, so then that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
11.
Dirty 20.
Another 1.
Another one.
God, get him off
oh shit, Jolan, he's not.
Anton got a 6.
Oh god, we're all gonna die.
Bunedict just turns like Joe's, I'm assuming slightly in the front with Bunedict, like off to the side, turns around and sees Vipera. And only Vipera.
Okay, so as you're walking,
bitch.
like so y'all are walking, y'all are not making as good of ground as you did last time because not only is he going the wrong way, but you have Anton. Like, no, I think it's this way, and he's getting him to go the.
Have y'all ever been in the woods camping before?
I have been in the woods a couple of times with my Boy Scouts.
Do we have to tie y'all up with rope
Come here.
What?
Anton.
Do we have rope? Are we
I
tying?
got 50 foot of rope. Everybody's then tying it on Anton.
Yep.
And then.
I do not feel comfortable with this.
You should tie it on her too.
I can be tied to her.
Fine, Anton. You are tied between Preacher and Thunderclap. Jolan, I'm handing you the other end of this rope.
There it is.
Oh.
Alright.
Actually, I just tie Anton straight to the front of the.
No.
I am okay with this.
I'm not.
She's baby Bjorning Anton now.
He's in a little papoose leg.
Anton's just doing this.
So are we getting a little bit more up more so and just...
Where is the marker versus where our trail is?
You walked a bit, and you notice that it went slightly closer, but it's still not...
I mean, we're still going up to the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
you're up, like, I would say you start, like, right here, and this is where the marker's at. Y'all are about right here.
So while we are doing that, this whole, like, respite, I would like to do a quick perception check to see if I see anything out of the ordinary.
Go ahead.
Or again, give advantage. No, already rolled.
Natural 17 on the die.
Quick enough.
So then that's going to be a 29.
Good God.
There's a giant marbled statue. Damn. Certainly out of the ordinary.
Okay. You hear brush moving around you.
It's trees moving around us. Brush.
That is bad for you, isn't it? And me.
Is it like the stuff we heard around Shivani though?
Ask for a hand.
It's hard to tell. It sounds like stuff is moving, but you do perceive the fact that there is no sound. No ambience of the forest.
That there's no ambience. It's too quiet. Unnaturally too quiet.
That's a bad sign.
Let's just keep on walking.
Let's find a wide spot in the path rather than up against the mountain.
We're probably not going to find a wide spot on this map.
We just need to just keep on going.
Let's just keep going.
You two, don't get lost again.
And as we're going...
I did not get lost. I
yes,
was just
you
trying
did.
to...
Just stay just close to Thunderclap.
Just gonna say quietly in Sylvan as we're going, we mean no disrespect and we're just passing. Also, as a question for the DM, because it's worded a little weirdly in the Ranger, Jolan and I have both picked up...
I have Forest.
No, I'm not saying that. We have multiple favored enemies at this point. Do we learn a new language connected to them every time we get a new favorite enemy?
I would have to see the wording.
Okay, just want to make sure, because I think if that's the case, I think Jolan might be picking up Sylvan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, if the wording is vague enough, then it's likely that...
Okay.
Okay.
I hadn't written anything down because I keep forgetting to ask you before games.
Like, I know, like, favorite enemy means you basically studied the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So you should have an idea, and it might make you privy to... And it could just be that, like, if we want to play it out in roleplay, we could just say that, like, if that's the case, you just haven't seen Sylvan in a while, so...
Right. Then that's fine. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. We should keep moving as quick as we can until the threshold we can go.
Y'all are at a point to where you're almost like this on the mountain. So
okay, so we're out of the woods?
Y'all are... It's still woody.
Okay, we haven't gotten above the tree line.
You know the mountains in Arkansas?
Yeah.
Are like West Virginia, where it's like...
There's still a tree all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so this isn't a high mountain range.
Like, it's not a super big mountain range, but it is a steeper mountain range. And it's starting to get like this, to the point to where you can feel the elevation in terms of, like, you know, when you walk up something, yeah, you feel it. You're starting to.
But the path itself is starting to cling more than.
It's starting. It's really like the first hour y'all were on. It was kind of just going straight up, and then it started going like this, and now it's winding.
Well, I mean, by cling, I mean it's hugging the side of the mountain, and there's not a lot of foot space.
Yeah. No, y'all are like
this is
at
like
this point.
It's like a 10-foot ledge that we're.
Yeah, at this point, y'all are like behind each other.
Okay.
Thunderclap just flying.
I mean, if you want to fly, and if
We're
Thunderclap
tied to her.
I'm not tied to them though.
No, that we can just keep on.
No, I'm just saying,
foot.
is Thunderclap would have trouble maneuvering this space that the rest of us are.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, is she off to the side, just kind of hovering, is like pulling an Eva as we're just kind of pulling along.
I would just basically go ahead and then just say we just need to stick together
How
as
thick
much
is
as
the
we
tree
can.
line?
Huh?
How thick is the tree line?
Well, I mean, if the path is only about 10 foot wide, there can't be that many trees on this path with us. So I think that's where we're confused.
The tree line, okay, I should clarify.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is it? Is that okay? So the path has gotten rockier instead of it being a dirt trail going through woods.
Yeah.
And so now we're getting into more of the trees are spaced out more, but we're going more over rocks. But because it's a rougher terrain, it's hard for us to navigate.
Have you seen an alligator trail before?
Alligator trail?
Like, have you ever seen where an alligator has gone through the swamp?
Yeah.
That's a very specific thing, but it's similar to that.
Okay, but
we're
confused about how it can still be trees around us if we're up on the shoulder of a mountain and we're like walking on essentially a very thin ridge of this mountain.
You're not on a thin ridge. It's just okay. Let me clarify this.
Steeper.
It's steeper, like you're feeling it in your legs, but unless you unless it's like a very bad slip, you're not gonna tumble down.
Okay. We were just wanting to make sure, because for a second the way you described it is like
I
clarified. Now we're doing
we're doing this number here.
You're not doing like that. Like the path is going like this because it's just easier to travel like that.
It is kind of like a hiking trail.
But now there's also places we're running into where we have to climb versus just walk because of the steepness.
Yeah.
And then it levels.
Like I said, if you've ever been to Arkansas, North Arkansas, the mountains they kind of have like this sort of deal. They're not steep like this.
But they're not like.
But you are at the steeper edge of what the.
I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. I've taken my horse up an 85-degree incline before. It's not happy in Arkansas. So I'm still confused about. Is there a cliff on this side and a sheer drop over here?
No.
Okay.
We
There's still trees. We're just kind of doing this number across the most easily accessible path.
Right.
Up.
Yes.
It's just that it's narrow because
trees, rocks, steep. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
We're still in the foothills. We haven't breached the tree line.
It's more of a precarious sort of trail, more so than a. Precarious is not a good word. It's more of a winding trail.
Winding and arduous.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jolan is hearing trees rustling, except the trees aren't rustling.
He's hearing trees rustle, but he's not hearing the ambience.
It's no nature.
Nature has gone quiet.
But he does hear
movement in the trees.
Okay, so my question is, if we continue on and the path gets worse or narrower, then we're even in a worse situation. Whereas if we just wait right here for whatever is making shh noise, then we handle it here.
Right now, this is a terrible place to fight.
It's not going to get any better.
But it'll be much better for us to be closer to our destination than it is to basically...
Looking at the horseshoe DM, am I getting a judgment on how close it might be?
I mean, you've been getting closer, and I think I don't know the specifics of the spell because I don't have it on hand. Well, I do have it on hand. I just don't feel like looking at it. I'm being a lazy DM tonight.
What's the spell?
Find the path, I believe. No, it's
Well, there's two different ones. There's Find the Path, and then there's Magic Hand.
It's Magic Hand.
I mean that.
One of those, I think, is Unearthed.
I mean that we can basically go a little bit quieter. I mean.
Because I believe you should know the length between you and the marker. So I would say that you are getting closer.
Now, I'm assuming we're talking and walking.
Right.
But Jolan, it already knows we're here. If we try to stealth, we're not... It will intrinsically know if it's what we think it is. It will intrinsically know we're here because technically we're moving through it. I think that's the best way I can understand how a Leshy's domain works. Is that it's here, it knows that we're here, and if we try to be sneaky about it, it's going to go, oh, that's cute. The jelly beans are trying to be sneaky.
That is true.
What is jelly bean?
It's a candy I ran into one place. Don't do it because sometimes they're tasty and other times they're terrible.
Yeah, especially that Avernus spicy flavor you got one time.
Find the path. As long as you're on the same plane of existence as the chosen destination, you know how far it is and in what direction it lies.
Okay, so you would know you've been getting closer.
So that we don't have to do kilometers, miles. In days, how far?
I would say you could reach it in about an hour.
We are an hour away from where we need to be.
Well, let's just keep on walking.
Let's motor, and if something shows up,
fine.
We bribe it.
Fine. Travel.
Right.
Well, hold on. Or if we're getting there within an hour, either one of them starting to feel sick.
No, fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Continue.
It might just be a threshold thing.
I just didn't know this had a radiate effect or anything. I was trying to be too careful.
We're moving.
Moving.
Walking and talking.
Hold on, where's Anton?
Rolling.
Hello.
He's in the arms
of a fae.
We went there.
The wings are very beautiful.
She stopped being an angel a while ago.
Yeah.
I do love the wings. They are very pretty.
I think she stopped being an angel when she turned into a giant plant.
She stopped being an angel when I became fae.
Right.
Did she get more naked like she is now? Was she more dressed before?
Depends on how you define dressed.
But this one's just wrapped in vines covering the bits that most boys are going to want to try to
She
find.
was wearing a little armor.
She was wearing some armor in the skirt.
So she was more clothed. Why do fae get naked so much? I've never figured that out.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're
Fae
continuing.
weasels.
No.
Because it was Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh yeah, that was the song.
Again.
I hope one of us don't go pop.
Alright, so then should we make another survival check, DM?
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival
advantage
check. This time, Anton did good.
Oh,
Be
not
proud
that.
of your boy.
Hey! The rope helped.
Hey, 16 this time.
16.
He's getting worse and worse.
22.
22.
I rolled a natural 20 for 22.
Okay.
So
somehow,
2 ones and a 20.
somehow, like something clicked with the rest of the party, and now the Rangers are not leading it. So there was this whole time. The first part. It's okay. The first part of this, y'all were like stressing out with the fact that your party kept going back and forth through the woods. You're trying to get and now they're like, the path is this way, and you're like,
oh,
I didn't see that.
You see, this twig was snapped 17 days ago.
The whole time, I'm like,
Yeah. So
I
there's
don't want to
this.
argue with them, I'm not a twig.
Y'all are going off a certain vibe, and now y'all are just like,
Just vibing.
you're just vibing through the woods. Y'all are finding the path, so to speak, and you're getting closer to it. The path stops.
alright.
So, it's going.
I thought the path was this way.
It was.
It was.
Until something probably decided it wasn't.
We've gone far enough.
So
How far are we, DM, from what I'm looking for?
It's hard to see. There's trees.
No,
everywhere.
the marker.
Yeah.
The marker can be seen.
Can it?
his find the path is.
It seems like there's just trees everywhere.
Something's fucking with us.
Yep.
In Sylvan. Have we angered you?
Oh, he speaks again.
Yes, Great One, I do.
Do we hear anything?
You hear a guttural, like, language that you have never heard.
Okay.
Or you feel like you probably heard it before. I'm walking back my, but...
I've heard them speak Sylvan, but I don't speak Sylvan.
Yeah,
So.
it is a language that is familiar only in the tone that you've heard people speak, but it is in a way...
I just wanted to make sure we were hearing the voice.
That is utterly weird. Just strange to you. He speaks again.
Yes, Great One, I do.
You come to my forest. What do you want?
We wish to find the cave of Cognac. Because
I do not know who this is.
the necromancer who sealed himself here. We are prepared to make an offering.
You see, like, the forest, like, as you hear the inhale, the forest kind of goes inward on you a bit, and kind of, you get kind of claustrophobic as the trees kind of bend inward.
Gonna step as close to Bunedict as
Same.
possible, so we're within his aura of protect. He defend, he protect, he will kick you in the neck.
I can jump. I don't know if I can jump that high for this, Leshy.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
We're willing to make an offering to you, Great One, because we must get there because we have urgent business.
What is it you offer?
We offer you
Great Leshy.
to the Great Leshy. We offer gold.
How much?
We're not understanding what you're saying. We're just kind of.
He's asking how much gold we can offer.
That you said 666, or else 1,000. You take your pick.
I don't think we have 1,000, do we?
Between us, we do. I've got
Between
800.
I have 25.
He does have 25.
We keep that. That's going to probably. Oh, you've already pulled it out. Fuck. It's involved. We offer you, Great One. I do not wish to insult you with this. Would you prefer the amount listed in pounds or coin?
What is this? Pounds or coins you speak of?
Okay. So if we told him 666 pieces or 1,000 pieces, he's not going to really. It's not that he doesn't know. It's not something that has value, and so we're just going to have to say this much and hold it up.
All
right, go ahead.
So, how much do we want to give?
I will pull out a bag of 400.
I will pull out 400.
So it's 800?
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Two
825 with...
Yeah, two bags with 3 bags with Anton's bag. Like, open it up.
This is a lot more than I have, but here.
Going to give
like, open up
25.
the top so it's shiny.
What's that? What, needing 50?
We're just going to pass around the collection plate here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw in a 50.
Another 50, so that's 800 and...
No, that was it. That's 900 gold.
Yeah.
900 gold.
So
I had gave 25.
In a few different bags.
So it's 5 different bags. It's this much, Great One.
And I've opened up the big bag like it's shiny.
I have also brought something to your domain that I feel you will enjoy. I've kept them alive to bring to you.
Oh, the weeds. that
Survive.
plague the civilized people.
Yes, Great One.
I do enjoy their presence. Though these coin, I do not enjoy. And you see the bags go up in flame for a minute, and as they go up into flame, you see the coins turn red hot, and then they melt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stoically not drop my hands.
Oh, you're just holding it.
I'm a tiefling. I'm fire resistant. Let's go.
I'd already put stuff down to where I thought the Leshy.
Fuck. Okay.
I was being honorable and holding my offering out. Damn it.
Oh, this is bad. This is heat metal to a whole new level.
I'm resistant to fire damage. It's fine.
Oh.
I keep hearing nice.
It's fine.
285.
My berserker has gone a different direction now. Now I am stoic.
This is
that was the third roll.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, you take 59 fire damage as the gold.
Is that halved already, or do I half that?
You have that.
58, and so that'd be 25.
And it is...
29?
Yes.
Yes.
You feel the scolding as the metal burns down and hits the ground.
As it kind of trickles through my fingers, I will...
Okay.
Just a couple layers of skin and flesh go with it too.
It's just you see the bones and tendons.
It's fine. It's literally not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But as I'm doing this, I'm going to look at Bunedict and be like, we were told he liked gold.
He does. He likes the gold. He didn't like it in the form of a coin. We didn't stop and think about that.
No.
Great One. Do you still accept the gold, or was it an insult?
The gold will return to the earth.
As it should.
In due time. Is there anything else you can offer me?
The berries.
We do also have berries from the southern lands.
Oh, Zenovia's land?
Fuck yes, it's the one that's from the north, not the one from the south.
I do enjoy...
Did you just fart?
No.
Okay. I heard a noise. I was like, something.
No, I hear your kid.
It was me going...
No, it was they closed the door over there, so Chris is stretching back, and I hear the Leshy. Oh, sorry, the berries have already gone straight through me. I had 8 breakfasts.
I just
10
keep
breakfast
pooping.
plates.
I can't stop. No, I'm sorry.
He looks at the berries. It's like,
Oh, I do enjoy them.
and you see like this giant fucking hand.
This is fine. This is
that's
fine.
made of like bark and leaf.
Where is it coming from? Just one of the trees?
Give me a perception check.
I mean, like, the trees were, like, leaning over us, but we haven't seen anything.
Natural 20. Thank you, little angry Viking man.
18.
12.
Okay, so as you see the hand go in, you're actually following it. It is really big, very upsetting.
No, really?
And you see it over the tree line. You see the elbow over the tree line, and you're following it. It's hard to follow after it goes back into the tree line, but then you see the 2 glowing eyes, the Leshy, like looking right at the party. And then the hand goes back.
It's just like the fingers come down.
Yeah.
That's just, I'm sitting there like, big ass handful of berries.
It's the claw machine.
I do love the berries of the south. Tell me I smell the flesh of a virgin among you.
Well, I'm not.
I'm definitely not a virgin.
This one might
So
have
what?
kids. Virgin? He's asking if we're virgins.
No.
No.
I am not a virgin, I swear.
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend. She's just in another town, and she's busy. So
I have a girlfriend in Taranyt. Oh, fuck.
Insight. 19.
Just going to turn.
He's fucking lying.
Just looking
not even
right.
honest.
Looking
Just gonna
right.
like look at him and just like,
Antoine.
Guess what, Anton? Is
Anton,
gay.
I
The trick is
don't
he's got a
smell
boyfriend
sex on you, Anton.
Wait, what?
I don't smell it on you.
Oh!
Okay, look. We're not giving Anton to the beast.
No.
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 So make another deal. You speak.
But, Anton,
You
you heard what the Fae said back in town. You didn't tell us this?
Anton, I'm bleeding. This is a problem.
You're not bleeding. You
Whatever, speak!
I
Great
didn't think
one.
this would be a bad problem.
Hush!
Great one. This one is under our protection and our tutelage. He is not free to be given. He is bound through other means.
Are you sure? The flesh would be very sweet.
Yes, great one. I don't doubt that, but because the one that we have with us is not despoiled as the rest of us. But we cannot give him because he is not ours to give, unfortunately, great one. I am sorry, as we are already bound.
Who bounds you?
His name is Alex.
Their name.
So their name is Alex. Thank you, Jolan. But you know Sylvan?
Bits,
heard Alex.
It's just like bits and pieces.
Alex doesn't translate. Alright, give me just a second. I gotta go say goodnight to somebody.
Oh no, our translator!
Give me just a second, guys. If someone will refill
I
my glass,
have
I'd be very
broken
appreciative.
Sylvan.
I'm gonna. Y'all be entertaining. I'm going too. Hey,
Alright.
guess what?
I'm just standing up for
my god.
Be entertaining.
The
I'll be right back.
Since when are we not entertaining?
I mean,
Everyone's
that-
leaving. Y'all gotta be entertaining now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Spence, I think it's time that we break out the can.
Yeah. the
What can a can do in D&D?
I mean,
What? This is not entertaining, Spence. Come on.
I don't know what to. I don't know
Well,
what
a can can
damping
hold.
is.
A can can hold water.
A can can hold air.
A can could hold blood for the blood god.
I mean, yeah. I mean that blood gods like can. I mean, and plus that who knows about a bag of colding.
A bag of colding?
Yes, a bag of colding. It is.
Oh my goodness! Explain what a bag of colding is.
Well, then a bag of colding is basically, it's kind of like a bag of holding, but it is basically a refrigerator for your rations, uncollected body parts that from your murder hobos would like.
Oh my goodness! Do they rattle?
Yes, that we just rattle them, boys.
We rattle them, boys.
Yes, that.
So a bag of colding, is it made by a wizard named Yeti?
It is made by a troll named Yeti.
A troll, you say? Is the troll a mage?
Yes, because of the fact then that they overcharge sometimes for the same thing that you can buy.
Oh my goodness!
Buy just from the sorcerer Arctic.
A sorcerer named Arctic.
Yes, very cut.
Artax, you're talking about
And
my
then
dog?
you know that we
No.
are, and then that we are not sponsored by them.
We're
either.
talking about bags of colding made by a troll mage named Yeti.
Yes.
Oh, Yeti. Okay.
Yeah,
I
a
see
bag
what
of
y'all are doing
colding.
here.
We're being entertaining. We discussed what a can do in D&D.
Yes.
They can hold water, it can hold air, it can hold blood for the blood god.
I love blood for the
Yes,
dog.
I
That's
mean
a
that-
good paint, actually.
I mean then that y'all had just got done defeating Vicar Amelia.
Yes,
She was
I did.
part of the Blood Church.
No.
Okay, so
Did someone refill my cup for me?
No, we did not.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Surprise me.
We
Alright,
did
then
not visit the
our
bag of coldings.
translator is back. Good.
Translator! Translate for us
Sorry,
or
I
we
had
will
to tell my
die.
child goodnight.
That's fine.
that's fine.
We were
Anyway.
entertaining.
You are probably going to
What
click
is
that.
it that you offer
Yeah, hit a
me
clip.
if not the flesh of a virgin?
The gold, the berries, the cantankerous weeds that spite everything within humanity, that settles within the civilized world.
I mean,
Also, I could give you information if you wish.
I also have flour.
It's in rolls, is that right?
We also have a rose.
And then we
Rose are the devil plants.
We also
keep it, Anton. Keep it.
Keep it.
I will stop.
And then we also
have rolls.
It has. It has thorn. God.
And then we also have a bag of prism salts. Just toss it to.
We have prism salts.
We have prism salts.
One more. I still have
You
it.
want to give the giant Leshy meth?
Don't toss it.
I did it. I can't. I honestly can't judge because I tried that with the first one.
Why didn't you tell me I had prism salts?
I had been told you. I just had them.
So
Okay,
wait,
wait.
you're giving the Leshy
Yes.
Wait.
some fucking drugs.
Don't toss it yet. Explain that the Leshy down south spurn the prism salts, so maybe he'll like it because he won't.
Great one. We could give you these bags of salts from the southern mines that the Leshy down there spurned and did not wish to partake in because he did not feel he was strong enough to do such.
Okay, so with everything that you offered the Leshy has lowered the DC for this roll.
Do it. Stop. Do it. You're on the light.
Dewey.
Dewey.
Dewey, come on. Dewey, please. Dewey.
Now he's going to walk
Please.
back towards you because he has to walk right over every time we've done this. Viewers at home, I have a weenie dog. Every time he's in this room with us, he will walk over all the electrical equipment because he has to.
Dewey, it's okay. Oh my goodness. Look at this old boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, such a grandpa. Anyway, I'm sorry. I love that dog. I remember him when he was like a tiny boy.
Yeah, that's our other mascot for this streaming company.
Not dying on the couch. Okay.
Yeah,
There he
I should have
is.
rounded these corners over more when I built it. So I need to make a
Persuasion check.
just a straight persuasion check.
Just a straight persuasion.
Anybody wish to help?
I would.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay, so
4-way persuasion.
He can help because he does know Sylvan. At
Okay.
least.
Alright,
partially. Well, that one is no longer there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Still not great. For a second I was looking right here at perception. It's like, oh shit, no, that's a 16.
16? The original DC was 21. You put it down to a 12.
That sphincter can now.
Unclench. Unclench.
I'm not gonna say unclench because if I unclench, there might be some effluvia that goes with.
Well, if I can't have the flesh of the virgin, at the very least I can have a good night. And he takes the salts.
We are not walking through these woods tonight.
Tell them, Yevich, fuck you. And then the woods turn back normal. And you see, you are just at the cusp of where that is. You two, roll me Constitution save.
Oh, hello.
By the way, apparently the southern Leshy is named Ilovich. Ilovich.
Ilovich, yeah.
I-L.
Zilovich.
That's a 15.
With a Z. Zilovich.
Izilovich.
That's a
It is
15.
I-Z-I-L.
Isilvich.
Avich.
Izilovich.
Zilovich.
Is a bitch. Okay.
Oh. That's a
Like,
15.
technically the forest, the southern and northern forests are named after them, so it should be on the sheet. I might be getting it wrong, though.
Is that a 15?
15, and what did you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? You're safe.
There's the Mijomir Forest
Mizumir.
in the Zelamir Wood.
Zelamir.
Zelamir. Zelamir. Okay.
I am bad at, like, the things.
Zelovich sounds slightly scarier.
It's because it's got the itch sound. Itch sounds make everything worse.
Yeah.
Those hard consonants at the end just...
Itch.
To anyone that is from a
Oh,
Slavic speaking country, y'all's language just sounds mean sometimes,
Yeah.
even though it's beautiful.
Yes, and that there is
And yet I come from a language that sounds terrible,
that there is
that is connected to an
18
empire that
poison
was.
damage.
18. Okay.
As you feel, y'all both feel like your stomachs start to turn, and you feel sweat start to hit your. You feel like cold sweats start to hit you, as you feel like you're like it feels like your stomach is just about to pop.
Do I take any damage?
You don't take any. You.
I take it.
Like you're able to stomach it. You're like, you're like.
That's not pleasant.
Oh, all of that. Those
all the breakfasts.
Is it all the breakfasts?
I told you not to eat that 10th.
Or is it that we're close?
10th plate, Jolan.
Jolan just basically just turned his head and go.
Oh God.
Some of it come out, but it's like I'm good.
You don't feel any better.
You might want to back up, the two of you.
I don't feel so good.
How is Thunderclap doing?
Do I need to make a roll for Thunderclap?
You don't.
Does she look like she's cracking or anything?
No.
Just go ahead and do what y'all got to do.
She is fine.
If that you are able to dispel whatever that is,
she's a
construct. I'm coming straight in.
It's up to the DM, but technically speaking, she would be a creature.
Oh, she is a creature?
Technically speaking.
Technically speaking, she needs to technically roll me.
I'm sorry.
You put your foot in it there.
That. Hurry up and do what y'all need to do, because then I don't want to be alone. I mean, I got preach, but I don't know what Antoine can do. That we are going to have to teach him about
that's an 8.
He takes how much damage did you just take?
I took 18.
18 damage.
Thunderclap takes 18.
A little bit.
Does Thunderclap puke?
No.
Because that'd be disturbing. All of a sudden we watch Thunderclap's mouth open for the first time and just vomit.
Like dry heaves.
No, just like all of a sudden a liquid barf comes up. We're like,
okay, here's the Zilmir is the southern Leshy.
Southern one.
Mijomir is the northern one.
We got the fucking Leshy high. We gave it berries, gold.
I'm waiting on you to lead the way.
I'm moving. I told them to wait. I'm also trying to make sure the statue doesn't crumble.
Alright, is Anton coming with us? Or should we leave him?
Come with you.
Yeah. Jolan, Thunderclap, and I will just kind of chill out here for a little bit.
Hunker down and just be on
May I
the lookout.
recommend moving a little farther back just in case we're still too close for you
So
here?
you don't keep puking.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just don't go like more than, like a half mile.
We won't.
Oh, so we need to do this quick because I don't think that we actually have the ability to make another offering to him unless we offer him Anton, and I'm not doing that.
Alright. Following to wherever we're going.
Hold on. Gotta turn back around. If Anton doesn't go with this, do one of you want to fuck Anton so that we don't have to deal with this
No.
and go back to the woods?
No.
It's...
Bunedict, most people aren't as laissez-faire about this type of thing.
I'm just asking because it's actually at this
Bunedict.
point...
I am okay with this if it's for the greater good.
Well, Thunderclap could.
Okay.
Thunderclap could.
But...
The hand goes off camera.
Anton, you shouldn't go into something just because someone's got you under the gun. That's not consent.
Right.
Yes.
And always remember, consent is the sexiest thing.
It is true.
I mean,
consent
then
is sexy.
If I happen to get out of this, I'm pretty sure then that there's going to be a lot of Eladrin and Tieflings and other Halflings wanting just some restitution.
What is Eladrin?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
At least it's not a Yonti.
Yeah.
So do we sit here?
No,
Anton, are you coming or going?
The way you said, yeah.
I would like to go with you to the...
No.
Traveling.
No.
Stay. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
He's trying to hook Anton up.
No, I'm just thinking if we get stuck here and then it wants the flesh of the virgin again. I'm sorry.
Well, also, how does he define virgin, though? Because we could get into a lot of detail
Yes, there is.
about this.
I'm not sure how tree folk define that.
Yeah.
Okay, look, he
So,
is
like-
a tree folk. You know, they have a very loose definition.
I mean...
So wait, if somebody kissed him, could it count?
No.
They gotta at least get to third base, right?
Who defines third base?
Moving on.
There's gotta be a climax
Not a
at
conversation.
least.
Not a conversation.
There's gotta be two people.
So there has to be pollination.
There's got to
See,
be
this is the only
a.
reason that TBA
I
would
mean,
have
you
a
can call
TikTok
it
is
a
just
pollination.
because there has
if
to
you
be
want.
this. But
I mean,
no,
would
fuck
that be
TikTok.
not how a Leshy would translate it?
Moving
Sure,
forward.
yeah.
Squishy
Alright.
flesh
There's got to be
mortals
2
doing
parties
gross
and a
things.
pollination.
Yes.
All right.
Moving on.
At least one pollination,
Awkward
because I know some people have bad
conversation,
relationships.
but further definition.
I mean,
Anyway,
We got 20 minutes.
Now, anyway, so starting off with you two and
Yeah.
Anton,
yeah.
you go up to where the horseshoe is.
So it's back again.
Yeah, no, it came back after the Leshy left.
Nice.
It disappears as you get to the entrance of the cave. And
That's a cave.
You enter the cave, and as you get to the end, you see a doorway. And it is
Enormous.
an ornate. It's fucking ornate. It's pretty. It's a pretty little door.
Is it like, is the door mounted into rock, or is the door just
Yes.
like, we're in a cavern and all of a sudden there's a door and you could walk all the way around it?
No. It is like it takes up all of the
Fills the back of the
yeah.
cave.
And what you see are what is it? You see different gods and goddesses
Okay.
on it.
Do we recognize them?
Give me a religion check.
My that was a 1.
Oh god, 25.
25. You recognize one god.
What?
Just one. But the fact of the matter is, you know this to be part of the Elden Wild's specific gods. Because of everything you've interacted with, you notice one god holding up an axe.
Oh.
Like a warrior.
Yes. Bull shnikes.
Perun.
Perun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I recognize Perun, and the others are done in a similar style.
Yeah,
So it looks like they're
they're-
all part of Elden Wild Pantheon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see one that's
So-
like...
Does Anton have any further insight for us regarding the gods on the door?
Fucking no, I'm gonna have to...
Because, I mean, he's an Elden Wild native.
He's from here.
And
That
he's a
is true.
priest in training. Like, I mean, they would at least... Like, it's how when... I'm gonna show my ex-Mormonism here. Where we learn how other Christian denominations think about God so that we can learn to, like, debate that. So... Like, I feel like, even though he's coven-centric, he should have a little something about the other gods.
Okay, so the way it is, like, I had to look up the fucking gods because for some reason, I can't find it in my notes.
Oh, no.
So it's like 3... Like, you see Perun at the top,
Okay.
holding the axe.
Okay.
And then you see 2 gods here. What is it? 1, 2, 3. It should be... Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay.
One's on the door.
They're all on the door, but
Okay.
they're in, like, this arrangement.
So it's like a 4-pointed star?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we got
you see...
Perun at the top, and then...
And I'm going to say this now. He's going to... Anton is going to say Mokosh is the god on the left.
Got it.
That it looks more angelic. And then Chernobog, god on the right.
Okay.
Which looks more demonic.
Okay.
Chernobog. Demon. Okay.
And then you see a familiar face down here, which looks like Migotha.
Okay. So with all of that and I know from my discussions previously with Anton that Perun is like a
God of war.
He's like a war deity.
Yeah.
Okay. War. Good, bad. And Megotha opposite Perun. Okay. I'm gonna stew on that, but so is there any kind of mechanism for the door?
Doesn't look like it.
So we're looking for something. I'm assuming it's going to be beyond the door since
It's
there's
going
nothing
to be
out
on
here.
the door because it's his and it's going to be in his lair. Can I give it an investigation check?
Yeah.
25.
25, you don't notice any sort of lever mechanism to open the door. But you do feel an aura coming from the door. Like a sort of magical sort of force that's hitting you in the
It's not
chest.
this character that had. Damn it! I don't have detect magic over here.
It's magically sealed. There's
Okay.
there's not a mechanic to actually open it.
So can I sense any? I don't have detect magic, but can I sense anything about the type of magic that's fueling this, or that it's looking for?
Arcana check, please. It's going to be a pretty high check if you don't have.
Yeah.
Can I help even though I'm not trained?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But it's still, I mean, it's going to be a pretty high check.
Dirty 20. Okay, so you said a lich? Something from a lich is what we're looking for?
He's not a lich. Not quite.
How do you not quite be a lich?
Liches go into undeath.
Okay, so what did this guy do if not that?
They mentioned he was alive but a head in a box, which means he's not
Are you
undead.
talking, so, okay, so you can't check the ever dead is what we're talking about.
Wait,
yes?
ever dead? I thought they said he was never dead.
Ever dead.
So he is a lich.
I guess. What is lich?
It's a magic user that knows that what it wishes to do will not be able to be accomplished in one lifetime, and they accept undeath and become a shadow of themselves, feeding on souls.
Well,
To remain
this
alive.
sounds similar to Konchak, the stories of the eternal battle between Megotha and Konchak.
Wait, there's a battle?
Well, they're already always fighting, yes?
What? How?
Well, they were always fighting until...
I thought Anton was the guy that Megotha didn't like. The other Anton, the bad Anton, the one we killed.
I think he was more of a Johnny-come-lately, while Cognac is the one that's been here for a while.
I don't know the specifics of Konchak. He came later after Anton.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, so one way or the other, he's either always dead but still alive, or always dead but or always alive but still dead.
There's ways to get around it. It's weird. I've run into odd shit throughout the...
As y'all are talking, you two sitting outside, give me a perception check.
Right.
I'd also like to do a little cure wounds on myself to fix my hands.
Yeah.
28.
28?
So I got a 13. Thunderclap got a 16.
Okay, y'all rolled pretty good.
All of a sudden, Gotha's right there.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
Okay. So y'all see running through the woods around you. Well, you see, you don't. And you see shapes, humanoid shapes, in the woods approaching quickly.
Do you see those?
See what?
Humanoid shapes around.
What shapes? Where?
That they're coming from which direction? All around?
You hear rustling coming up from the path you were at, but they seem to start enveloping.
That they are coming from the path, and then that they're surrounding us? They are starting to surround us. Get your weapon ready.
Yep.
Thunderclap, just.
Who go there?
I'm gonna get my bow.
Then we are just like back to back with the bows.
Hail, foreigners.
Foreigners, who you?
We are...
New number, who dis?
We are soldiers from the town of Pilaska.
Are we that close?
Pelaskan soldiers. Okay.
You guys are a ways out.
Yeah, what's going
What
on?
brings you out here?
It is none of your concern.
Oh, you did kind of just roll up on
Yeah,
us.
then
because-
you just kind of seem
It
like
doesn't matter
It doesn't matter?
what you have to say about this, but your presence here is a concern to us.
Well, your present was we were just chilling until the Yo-Ugly showed up.
Wait, I didn't hear that.
Until the Yo-Ugly showed up.
Make a dexterity save.
Oh god!
Oh no!
Joel, I'm gonna get shanked! Oh, damn.
Chris fell.
Reroll that.
No, I'll never reroll.
No, it wasn't 11, so it's not worth.
That is a natural 19 on the die, and then that's going to be a 28.
Okay, you pass.
This
You
is why
see
you
a
need to
bunch
bring
of
the giant
arrows
dice
shoot
tray.
at you.
A bunch?
A bunch? Oh my gosh.
Like,
So,
not just from the guys on the ground?
just from the forest,
Oh,
you
God.
see all the arrows shoot at you. It would be 25, half that.
Okay.
Whoa! Are we rolling like initiative, or can we still RP
Half
this?
of that's...
You can still RP.
Okay.
Okay, then I got your memo loud and clear.
Whoa! I don't think there's any need for hostilities just yet. What
Math is hard. 25, 24, 12.
What So why don't we calm down a little bit? And I'm gonna put my bow away.
Same.
We can talk about this. No need for bloodshed, right?
You see someone step out of the forest. He has a hood on. He's very tall, kind of muscular, and he pulls his hood back. You see a bald head. This part of his face is completely burned away.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
So we're in kind of a rocky area, right?
You will come with us, or you will die. That is your choices. And that's where we're going to end the stream.
Oh.
We split the party and it never ends well.
We didn't have an option.
Didn't have an
I
option.
know we really didn't.
So, thank you for watching, everybody, and tuning in. Schedule-wise, Monday will be Holy Winds again. Tuesday, we may or may not have some gaming. We're trying to get some folks together for Phasmophobia. It might not be streamed, we don't know, because my computer can't run that game and stream it at the same time.
I can.
So, and then Thursday we'll be back with Tears of Kairos, but next weekend we'll be taking off because it is Mardi Gras and I'm also going to have a house full of people. So, yeah, I'm not going to want to bring in another 4 when I got my whole family over.
That's fine.
So that's what's coming up schedule-wise. We'll have some more interviews sometime soon. We're getting that planned. So that's it schedule-wise that way. Let's see, it's at team...
It is at bonus_team on Twitter.
On Twitter. And we are Team Bonus Action on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube, and then whatever Claire made that I've forgotten the name of again that kind of links you to all of our socials and Instagram, which apparently we have an Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know what we post on that.
I think Nate's in charge of that.
Yeah, I mean, we all individually stream on Twitch. You stream on Team Bonus Action. That's at NinjaSpence.
NinjaSpence 21.
Neysa does cosplay. The Graveflower. I don't know what you do, Basch.
I don't do much. I just show up and play.
You fucking.
You mooch.
You broke the fucking.
That's enough of that.
That's enough of that. That's enough about that right there.
Anyway.
Jeez Louise, bub. Anyway,
thank you for coming out.
Thank you. Comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah, we will not be here, as he said, we won't be here next week. We will be here the week after, and hopefully we will be less silly.
Yeah, right.
This was a very silly session.
Okay.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
Yeah. And
look where you're talking.
But since Knox is not here,
don't let your meat loaf. Good night, everybody. Yeah, we actually said it in unison in time.
Wow. We
it's
did something